currently have 3 maneuvers, and I could swap out any of them for the new stuff.
Yeah, for any of the new or any of the old ones too. But actually, no, it might be the new ones. Yeah, just pick from the new ones if you want to switch.
Yeah,
I think that ambush is insane. Yeah, I think ambush is insane. That's the one that I would probably grab, but I'm not actually good at playing the game, so I don't know. Jeff and Sterling got new shit, so we'll start. Monk comes up first. You get some shit that you're not going to care about, Sterling, where you get like more weapon versatility. So if you ever wanted to get into weapons, you can
do me last, Jones.
Okay, gotcha. Jeff, let's go. Let's get it. So you actually get a bunch of new shit. So there are some new spells that got added to your list.
Oh, wow.
They're higher level, though, I think. So we wouldn't be able to get them yet, so you don't have to worry about that. But Paladin gets 3 new fighting style options.
Oh, really?
Yes, and they're pretty fucking gnarly. One of them is unique to the Paladin. 2 of the other ones are from Fighter. And then something that you'll have, you would have gotten at 3rd level, is you can use your Channel Divinity to restore spell slots instead of smiting, if you really wanted to. So if you really, like, man, we need to cure wounds right now, but I'm out of spell slots, and you have a Channel Divinity, you can restore a spell slot.
Oh, wow, that's actually really strong.
So what's cool about this shit is that it's like horizontal balancing. It's not objectively better than shit you could have done before, but it's more shit. It's like you can just do more things. So it lets you use that for more flexibility.
Is that an action?
One second, be right back.
It's a bonus action to convert it. So you can convert it and then cast it, which is gnarly. So you can do it in the moment. Liv, you've got your stuff on deck, right?
I just got new cantrip options and spells.
Yeah.
I'm not taking any of them. But
Cody, you've got the book, right? Well, all you got, I mean, I shouldn't say.
Bonus action, of course.
Yeah, you get a new bonus action, which is fucking disgusting. But it's really easy to understand.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
And at 4th level for Paladin, you would have been able to switch a fighting style if you wanted to. So I think you have 1 fighting style now, right? I think you have, is it like protection or something that you're using?
No, the one that I'm using, I think, is the dueling fighting style. 1 second here.
Take your time. Oh yeah, you've got dueling. Yep.
Jones, should I be looking to Psy Warrior and Rune Knight?
No, you don't want those. Those are the new subclasses. So you're still a battle master. You're looking under maneuver options.
Yeah, I'm looking. I saw it got to martial archetypes.
Yeah, those are the new fighter classes.
Yeah, I chose dueling, I think, for the fighting.
Dueling. So you get +2 to damage.
Yeah.
The new
bonus to damage rolls. Yep.
The new ones that you can pick from, there are 3. I'll start with the one that's Paladin specific. You learn 2 cantrips of your choice from the cleric spell list. They count as Paladin spells for you. They use your charisma. And whenever you level up, you can replace cantrips with more cantrips. So basically, if you wanted to be more lean more into spell casting, you could get Liv's Divine Smite or the what is it? The radiant cantrip you use. Sacred Flame, shit like that. So if you wanted to be more spellcaster, you could do that. Okay. The ones that you can grab that fighter also get. This one's disgusting. Blind fighting. You have blind sight up to 10 feet. So basically, you're like Daredevil. Within that range, you can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover, even if you're blinded or in the dark. And you can also see invisible creatures that are in that range. And then the final one, I think that you might be the most interested here, interception. So when a creature that you can see hits someone that isn't you, so if you're standing next to an ally and they get hit by you, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your proficiency bonus. You must be using a shield or have a weapon to use the reaction. So basically, every round you can use your reaction to just do a flat damage reduction on someone standing next to you. So I think that in application, it would mostly come up with you being side by side with Dixie. But also, I could imagine a scenario where like Cody's getting fucked, and you can just run up and pull up next to him, and if the next round a monster goes to hit him, you can intercept with the shield and reduce the damage. So that's like a really good defensive option. That's probably the one I would consider most.
That one, see if so the person who's next to me, I half their damage through a reaction.
Not necessarily half. So what you'll do is you'll roll. So what's your proficiency bonus now? 3? Is that what everyone's is?
Mhm.
Yes. So say like Sam's getting hit.
Yeah.
You would roll that d10. So I hit a 10, and then you would add 3. So you would reduce the damage of that attack by 3. 13. Excuse me.
Okay.
So
It
you
could be a lot, or it could be.
it could be a lot, or you could just chip. So at minimum, you'll reduce it by 4. Max, you'll hit 13 on a single attack. But what's insane about it is that it doesn't have like, you don't spend it, you just use your reaction. So you just can do that infinite amounts of time in a day. It's not like a channel divinity. Or like there's obviously the one you're using, the flat damage buff, that obviously is just turned on all the time. Both of them are turned on all the time. So I don't think that there's a right or wrong answer, but if you wanted to be more offensive or defensive, you have the options there.
But then the other thing that you could do, but I mean, okay, I guess one question that I have is like, how is that really better? I mean, I guess it helps somebody else, but how is that really better than like the protection fighting style, where you can impose disadvantage and make them less likely to even hit in the first place?
So that allows you to, like, if you see an attack, make them.
Yeah, so it's like when a creature you can see attack the target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield, which I would.
Yeah, so I guess in
those two, which one do you think is actually better?
It's I would bet that they roughly are the same. The disadvantage one is better, I think, if you're fighting like a mid-tier enemy or a series of mid-tier enemies. The interception, the new one, is better if you're fighting something with like a +10 to hit, and it like barely matters if they have disadvantage. Or it also matters how armored your party is. So I think that the higher the armor of your party, the better protection is.
Right. Okay. Sure.
So I would scale that. Like if you were fighting with a fighter that had like 19 armor, I think protection would be better. If you're fighting with like, I don't know, I don't. How much armor does Dixie have? Like 15?
I have 14.
14? Yeah. So interception would be way better for Dixie.
Yeah.
But protection would be better for like. Doesn't Cody have a fuck ton of armor for like no reason?
I got 17.
That's fine.
Yeah. Why? I mean, why don't I go ahead and switch to it? Just because, you know, why the hell not? It's new. That seems kind of cool, and we'll check. We'll see how it goes. I mean, you know, worst case scenario, like I regret it slightly, and life goes on.
But part of the feature, the martial versatility, is that anytime you level up and you would gain an ability score, you can switch whatever you want. So you can just keep switching. So it's not even
like
permanent.
Level 4, level 8.
Yeah, it's like 4, 8, 10, something like
Yeah,
that.
it's on the 4s.
So anytime you would get a an ability score, you can also swap. So if you went like a few levels and like it, you could just switch back.
Yeah, well, then let's definitely switch to interception, because I can switch it. I can go back at the 8th level, and I'm sure this campaign will. I mean, in theory, I'll make it to the 8th level.
Yeah, so you can like beta test it now if you wanted. I think it's pretty gnarly.
All right, so let me actually change that then to this. I gotta update something. So fighting style, and this is interception.
I'll type it in the chat.
Yeah, thank you, because I'm just gonna update my notes in my ability area here. That's okay. How's the recording going? Oh, okay. Good luck.
Jones, I'm going to switch precision attack to bait and switch.
Ooh, that's hot. That is hot.
We've already had something with too many people in the box, and we can't do anything but have Dixie watch from the outside.
Yep, that is hot.
This is from the new book.
Yeah.
Dope.
I got to the store that I go to for this shit, while they were opening the doors, stepped in. Sorry, they were sold out.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's like, dude, I just watched you open the store. It's release day, isn't it? Yeah. How? He's like, I don't know.
Fucking real.
All right, I'm going to Syracuse. Next door had like 30 of them. I was like, okay.
I love the other maneuvers. Most of them are melee based.
What was that, Ryan?
I love the new maneuvers, but a lot of them are melee based.
Yep.
All the superior, you can expend one superiority die. So how many superiority die do I have?
Oh, you do not have superiority die. That's a
You
fighter.
get one from the feet.
Oh. Wait, for
Are you
what?
talking about martial arts?
Oh, sorry. That's the wrong thing here. What's a superiority die?
So
It's how Ryan fuels a lot of his abilities.
whenever I use snipe as my bonus action, it's a superiority die. That's where the kid's mom expression comes from. I get to bonus action attack and add a 1d8 to the damage if I hit.
It's where the kid's mom comes from.
Right.
Yeah, it's actually in my description.
Ask me if I regret greenlighting snipe.
I was surprised. If you can tell, I've not once used another maneuver.
That is the only reason I feel bad. That is literally the only reason I feel bad.
Because I'm not using the other ones.
I like the damage increase. I like an archer being incredibly lethal. It hurts not seeing all of the disarming shot and like the knockdown shot.
I see. I thought about. I have been looking for more opportunities to use the tripping attack because
Tripping attack. Tripping attack.
Now with our big boy Machamp that we fought earlier, would tripping attack have worked on him or was he too big?
Does it have a size restriction?
I think. Let me.
It's probably large. It's probably large or smaller. You guys have not. Yeah, you guys have not seen anything bigger than large, so he was large.
Oh damn it! So that would have been. I definitely should have used it on him.
Because then Sterling gets all 7 of his attacks.
Exactly. That was one I didn't realize till later. But yes, I definitely want to start using trip attack a little bit more, especially now that I have action surge and can that can do 4 attacks in a turn and my multi attack and get a couple of reps in. So I don't have to use snipe as a crutch as much anymore.
It is gnarly though. I don't want to remove it from the game either. So Sterling, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Because I actually think you got the most stuff.
Oh, fuck.
Like right off the bat.
That's good and bad. I got about 10 minutes, so I have to at least try to jump on this call.
No, you're good. So one thing I thought you already had. Oh, really quickly, Sam. The next thing you'll get is at 7th level. You can use a bonus action to, as you rage, you can move up to half your speed. So basically, when you rage, you get extra movement. So I thought you already had this, Sterling. Key fueled attack. If you spend 1 key point or more as part of your action, you can make 1 attack as a bonus action. Could you already do that before? Oh, so you spend it on something else. So if you go stunning strike, then you just get a free bonus action attack.
Did it say 1 or more? I guess that's what you said.
You can make 1 attack with an unarmed strike or monk weapon as a bonus action before the end of the turn. So anytime you spend a key point, you just get an offhand attack.
Okay, I gotta write these down.
Bonus actions?
No, I think it's like a.
Sterling, I have this on my phone. I will take screenshots and text them to you.
Before, I think you had to spend for flurry of blows.
Yeah, you could do that too, Cody, just so I could type it in big later. Anytime you use a point, you can use a bonus action to.
As long as you still have your bonus action.
I think. Wouldn't I have that already? Because I just an offhand bonus action. I guess that's more relevant for.
This doesn't say offhand, so I think this is a main hand attack.
Ooh.
I think maybe that's the difference. So if you spend a key point on your turn, you get a main hand attack as a bonus action.
That's,
Which
that's lethal.
Yeah. So I think that's just a strict damage buff.
And that's called key fuel, you said?
Yeah, it's
Text are incoming, do you assume, Sterling?
Oh, are you sending him the shit?
Yeah, I'm trying to type it down and
Mine's
then I'm
all
going to
digital,
copy it into
so
my...
I can take screenshots of all this stuff to send to people too.
Oh, cool. Yeah, go for it. But yeah, spoilers, you also get a healing ability with your key points, and you get to use your key points to augment attack rolls. So if you roll like an 11 to hit, you can go, I want to spend a key point, and it'll go up to 13. Or you can spend 3 and it'll go up to +6. So basically, you can spend up to 3 key points on an attack to increase its plus to hit by 2 for each key point.
You sell something?
So spend up to 3 points to boost the attack.
Yeah, for 2 for each point. Yeah, which is pretty insane.
For each.
So if you're like desperate for a killing shot on something, you can just keep dumping key points. You can add up to a +6 to it.
Yeah. And what's that called?
Focused aim.
Kind of like tape cardboard around it to keep it flat. And then put it in.
And then you've got quick and healing, which is as an action, you can spend 2 key points and roll a martial arts die, and you regain hit points equal to that plus your proficiency. So yeah, Monk got a bunch of stuff. Holy fuck.
Quick and healings. As an action, you can spend up to 2 points to heal for what?
Martial arts die plus proficiency.
Pieces of cardboard. Like rip off like
Monk
little
thing.
flaps on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the only one that got more than Monk was Ranger, because Ranger sucks. So they added a bunch of shit to the class. But all right, is everyone here?
So there's only class changes. There wasn't any racial changes.
I'm here. I'm just losing a battle of wits with a duvet cover.
Get rocked. Yeah, I don't think there are any racial changes in there. The last race that was updated was Goliath, and Rime of the Frost Maiden got cold resistance, which it should have had already. No racial changes, but yeah. So you guys left off last time where Cody just lied to basically the head of law enforcement on the colony, threw 2 guys under the bus, and you guys got paid for it. You heard on your way back from rescuing Ben, the boar hunter, you guys found his camp out in the ruins that he's not supposed to be in. Took a bottle of his rum, Cody, and used that as the false evidence with your claim. Cleared out the shrine, found a map with a bunch of weird shit on it. On your way back, you encountered a vessel with a few colonial guardsmen and some commoners that were getting just butt raped by these shark people. Managed to save most of the people on the ship, which I was not expecting. And you found out that their ship had come across a seemingly abandoned vessel that had a monster on it. And one of their guardsmen got fucked up. The blood got in the water. So there's just kind of like a ship out there adrift with a monster on it for reasons we do not know. And Sam made a big brain text to me where he said he noticed that the captain of the guard said he was supposed to be on that patrol, but had to stick behind because of paperwork. So it is theorized, and Indra had the same idea that trap with the monster on the ship was left there for the captain of the guard. He just wasn't there for it. So you guys can investigate that if you would like. But I think that the last thing you guys had mentioned was traveling west to track the lead on the demon skull on the map, but also because Buki told you guys that Marat, the young druid that you were looking for, was heading west for business involving demons. And you guys owe your boy Ride-Off back in Thunder Tree Village to find out where Marat is and if he's okay. But we ended with Cody turning in those 2 hunters. And now there will shortly be a warrant out to arrest them. This is after they bought information from you guys where the boars were at, and Cody gave them like a 10-mile overshot down the coast. So he sent them into completely unknown territory to look for the boars. And they said they were leaving more or less right away. So I think you guys had mentioned with all the just fucking exhaustion. You guys wanted to hang out for like 3 days before you guys headed out. Is there any business you guys want to be doing in town? I highly recommend. So if you guys are doing weapon upgrades, armor upgrades, go for it. But I also highly recommend if anyone has damaged armor or equipment that you repair it, because I think when we leave, you guys may be out there for a while. And the territory you're going to go to is not known to have any people, like no one has. It's not mapped out at all. Let me know if you have. Yeah, hit me.
Is it cool if we say we spend a couple of days in the colony to remove exhaustion?
100%. I think it was 3 days you guys were tossing around.
Cool. That works for me.
Yeah, absolutely fuck around the colony, just chill.
How many cross bolts would I be able to carry? Like, how much is a bundle? I guess how much is that weigh?
No capacity. I'm not tracking ammo for weight.
My stuff, I think my shield and my sword were, right?
I think your shield has 2 chinks in it. The sword we didn't turn on the damage yet. Damage is officially turned on now.
Okay, well then I guess I'll get my. How much does it cost to get my shield repaired?
So the smithware, each notch is 40 gold.
Okay, let's just get it done.
And then if it takes a full level of degradation, so if you hit 3, you have to pay 40 for each, and then 150 on top of it. So you really don't want to go full degradation.
Got it. Yeah.
What would 20 bolts cost me? Cross bolts?
2 gold. You can buy them 10 for gold a piece.
Alright, I'm gonna do that just to stock up a little bit to be safe.
Yep, load up wings.
Who can I start asking around to see if there is a diamond to purchase?
Yeah, Carlo at the General Goods will have it for 350 gold.
I was talking on mute. Jones, what's the arrowhead situation?
That is more of a, I want you to have it on you. I mean, you can just spend a gold to have like 50 arrowheads if you want. But I just want to make sure that you've got it on you. So in the event that you become separated from your gear for whatever reason, you can't just keep magically manifesting arrows.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, if we're there for 3 days, can I buy and make 50 arrows with there are trees in the surrounding area?
100%.
I will spend a gold to buy 50, then spend my time making arrows, fucking around, and I'll buy another 50.
I want to make sure it's noted every morning that I went out for Church of the Statue.
Oh, that's lit. That's lit.
Is Deacon Enroute out there?
He always leads the processions. But it appears that anytime he's out there, he's with the captain of the guard. They're kind of keeping amongst themselves.
Our boy? Our new boy?
Reginald, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that you're boys, but you're on his radar now. You've done some big stuff. And he had last mentioned too that he wanted to get more aggressive. He was going to try to get the deacon to adopt a more aggressive policy with the Sharkmen, and that potentially in the future he'll put a hit on just trying to annihilate them wherever they stay. So that's something to look out for in the future. Also, you guys have to turn in pelts to the general store. I think that Sterling had the pelts. Am I wrong?
I don't think I had any.
You guys had boar pelts.
Yeah, I know I skinned them. I don't know if I actually had.
Yeah, me and Cody rolled.
Didn't we put the belts on the cart?
Yeah.
Put them on the horses.
Yeah, you guys definitely brought them back.
Yeah, me and Cody rolled for him. I remember that.
I don't know exactly what it was, but we'll overshoot a little bit. We'll just say for the pelts, you guys can take home 50 gold for the lot of them. That is probably slightly over what I normally would have paid, but I can't find my fucking chart right now.
Is that each or is that split?
For the bulk of them, 50 gold.
So that's 8. That's roughly 8 gold apiece.
How much are healing potions? Is there any in town here I could buy?
They were just sold out at the general store. I believe that Mom Spaghetti and Bongdelius both bought healing potions.
Oh, okay. So at least we got some.
Oh yeah, I have 2.
Okay.
I think I got 1.
I would like to buy a big thing of cloth.
You want to buy some cloth?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. You got a bunch of different patterns and shit over at the general store. He's also an outfitter, so he's got some leather and shit like that.
So what'd you do for potions? Is it 1 point per potion, or is it
Yes.
3 potions per
Yep.
point?
1 point per potion. Yep. That reminds me. Patch
Yeah, go ahead.
patch for an item. The quick slurp potion belt makes your potions not weigh anything.
I did see that. Of course, if you fall like a moron, then you might.
Loaded potions have no carry capacity points.
I think we should chip in to get the robot fixed too before we leave.
Yeah, he can fix it over the course of the few days. You guys want to leave it?
Yeah, how much would it be to get him fixed?
100 gold.
All right, so split that 6 ways. Where we have an annoying party member to split shit with.
Cha-chung, cha-chung.
I'll pay the extra if I need to, since I'm the one because I controlled it and broke it.
All right, Cody, you pay. I don't know, 20, and the rest of us pay 16.
Okay.
I guess.
I accept
Dixie
that.
wants to meet Smoker back online, just like everybody else.
That's right.
My math was perfect.
Make sure to get the robot over.
All right, so everyone pays 16. Cody pays 20, and our robot is back.
Jones, Dixie's also going to go to Olandir's tent, and she's going to get herself a bedroll since she knows she's going to be away from home for a while.
That is sick. Go for it.
Awesome.
He's going to stop before he hands it to you, and he's going to say, "Let me make some quick adjustments to make sure you can fit your fucking hairy ass in this thing." He runs back into the tent. You hear a couple of zipping noises. He comes back out. Bang bang.
Dixie has never looked more offended.
Destruction.
Jones, I'm gonna do the 1 notch on my armor to get it back to full. This is 40.
Big ups.
Inja is gonna take a bunch of time to start sewing some new patches.
Yeah, this is some good shit.
So the first one I want to do, I also obsess over the map that has the little unicorn signal on it and just like memorize it, stare at it, ask people, well not people because I don't want to spread it around, but ask you guys all about it, what do you think it is? And I'll make a pattern of a unicorn and put it on my bag.
That's hot.
And then I want to do another one that is cross-stitched, and it's going to be a black stone and in really pretty white calligraphy. It's going to say Clob over it. And I'm just going to give it, I want to make it really pretty so that Dixie doesn't ask too many questions.
Oh, that's sick.
Amazing.
And I
that's
give
sick.
that to Dixie.
That's sick. Dixie, where are you putting that patch?
Yeah, we'll sew it right onto the dress, I suppose. So like, where do you sew patches onto a dress? Down by like the thing that where it gets frilly, right?
Yeah, or
We'll do that.
put it on the pocket, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put it on the front pocket.
Daisy is too good for this game. Too pure.
And then I'll spend my remaining time with the big piece of cloth and make us a flag for our ship.
Let's go. All right. So towards the end of the 3 days, Indra, you expressed interest in getting a profile on Marat. So you can head over to the medical lodge if you'd like to. Talk to your boy Buki.
He's still in there?
Yeah, I mean, he's on his feet now. Look, he got fucking shredded. He's going to be in there for another few days at least. He's walking around on a cane. He's hobbling around. It looks like the swelling is drastically down, if not outright gone from most of at least the shots on his bald ass head are down, so he doesn't look like he has an alien head anymore. So
We're gonna go look for your boy Marat, but we don't really know what he looks like.
my buddy, yeah. So he's around about this 5'10". Skinny guy. Looks like he's in like his early 20s. He's got black hair, tan skin, and sharp blue eyes. He only ever wore the same clothes: a simple white shirt, short deerskin pants, and shin-high moccasins. He always had a tan shawl that he wore over him. So like simple druidic clothes. He's going to mention to you too. You seem like the kind of person that cares about people. Is that right?
Yeah, sure.
So the lady here that's been taking care of me, she's been acting a little strange lately, even for me. She seems really kind of out of it, maybe like she's sick. Do you mind going and talking to her?
Yeah, I had a question for her anyway.
Kind of fucked up. Triquetta. She's an old dwarf lady. So you can find her in the back of the lodge. It looks like she's, messing around with some vials, mixing up some medicine maybe. And as you're walking over to her, she drops something and it looks like she's kind of like face palming a little bit. She turns around and notices you. How can I help you? And you can tell she looks really distraught, like she's worried about something, and definitely haggard and tired. She's got a really old face already, but it looks like she's just fucking sagging. She's sagging like a fucking wet paper towel.
Oh no. I want to take. Can I take out the berries that I found? I just want to. I was just wondering if you know what these are, if they're okay to eat.
One way to test it.
Okay, I'm gonna try in front of her.
Well, you're not dead. So I guess you're okay to eat. But let me know if anything shows up in the next 24 hours.
You look a little more tired than last time we saw you. Are you okay?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you hear anything right now?
Do you hear anything?
No.
Do you hear something?
Yeah, I haven't really talked to anyone about this, but for the last month or so, I've been hearing strange noises coming from the cabin on the other side of ours, from Blubber Shoregas, the fishmonger's cabin. At first I was only hearing it at night, but I've been hearing it during the day now. Hit me with a perception check, Liv. You smell alcohol on her breath, there's no question.
Let's go.
Oh.
And she hasn't been sleeping well because at night it sounds like screams coming from Blubber's cabin, the fishmonger's cabin. And she's hearing the screams even right now.
You tell me
Now,
what you want me to tell her, Liv.
For a recap on Blubber, you guys have heard this from people that just here and there throughout the town. He has the record for 11 wins in the game 13 in a row. No one's seen him at the gaming hall in like 2 months. He shows up for church every morning, but he doesn't talk to anyone. He wears a hood and he just kind of goes about his business. He hasn't been to the market, the open market where he used to do deals. He never goes there anymore. He hasn't been there in months. He has people bring the fish into his house, drop it, and then he slides the coins back underneath the door as payment. So he hasn't been doing direct face-to-face deals, and he's just generally been standoffish. He's kind of like a nice guy in society. He's kind of like a friendly guy, and he's been acting really strange lately.
I'll kick his ass in 13.
He doesn't play anymore, Cody. He's basically been like a shut-in.
Scared.
You hear the screams right now?
Right now, we're standing here right now. On the other side of the wall, it sounds like muffled screaming.
Have you gone to see what? I don't hear anything. Have you gone over there?
I think that I have something wrong with me then, but it's getting hard. It's very difficult.
We can go check it out together if you want.
I'm not going over there. I have to stay. I got patients here, and I don't want to intrude on Blubber. It's probably all in my head anyways. But do you need anything?
Voices in my head.
I hear voices in my head. Do you need anything from me?
No. Do you want some berries?
I don't want your berries. I've got to get back to work, child. And she starts picking up the broken glass off the floor. She had just dropped a beaker.
I help her pick it up and then like.
When you go to pick it up, she kind of shoos you away. Nope, I got it. It's mine. Well, As you're leaving, Buki says, "Hey, tell my buddy Murat Buki said hey." And as you're closing the door behind you, I love that guy. The skinny of it with Buki and Murat is when Murat got off of the ship here, because of the way he was clothed, Buki assumed he was like a homeless guy, so he immediately offered him a job.
I fucking.
Whoever wasn't with me, I tell everyone about blubber sharks or whatever.
Blubber shark.
Yo, did we leave town yet?
No.
I want to talk to Alandir about I lost the item name, Iron Bands of Binding.
Yeah. All right, go pull up to the tent. Liv, what are you doing?
All right.
You gonna go talk to her about that? Then yeah, Ryan's coming to. Yeah, what's up?
And so I'm talking to him. It's like, hey man, these things are pretty sick. Kind of bummed that if somebody breaks it, I'm spending 250 on it. What do you think about 175?
Here's the thing. I make so many of these fucking things that I can't afford to make them unbreakable. It would just break the fucking bank. I'm constantly making these things, dude. So what's the deal? You say 175?
Yeah, you have a price of 250 in the book.
At least you're not the paladin. He insulted me last time I was here. But you are a cat, and I'm not exactly sure what to think about that.
My gold isn't a cat.
How about this? We go to hit persuasion, Ryan.
I love it.
Love this. Ryan's gonna one again.
You're so right. The only time I've tried. Let's go.
Finally.
I'll go 210 and throw in a concussion grenade.
Ooh. I like that. That'll make it so I'll have 3 concussion grenades then. Yeah, I'll do that.
Patch for the concussion grenade. They don't deal. Oh, it doesn't deal damage. Okay, good. Oh yeah, actually, patch. They're getting buffed.
Oh, I like that.
They're going to deal 2d6 thunder damage.
Oh. I need to write it off.
Okay. All right. Concussion
Like I said,
grenade.
Jones, I just want to make sure, like, every morning I was at church, and I kind of spent my free time out by, like, the docks and waters and stuff while we were waiting.
Yeah, I mean,
Nothing going
you're
on,
fine.
but just hanging out.
You're just chilling. Yeah, I mean, the people will definitely notice that you're amongst them. You can actually make a. Do you want to like schmooze and try to like play it off like you're converted?
Yeah, like I definitely, I went to church every morning. I'm just kind of like on the docks, staring out to the water, seeing what the weather's like out there, how the water's treating, if it's a rough day or not, if it's a calm day, and just watching the boats go by.
Yeah, you can hit me with with either just a straight charisma or a persuasion check if you're gonna kind of like mingle with the people.
I'll do persuasion.
Yeah, so by the time like the 3rd day rolls around, you've got people approaching you at church, just kind of fucking like dabbing you up and stuff. It's generally being noticed that the people seem to be receiving you well.
Towards the last day, like when people are trying to really get to know me, can I ask one of the people, you guys hear her talking in your head too, right? Not just me.
You hear the call of the Wave Mother?
Yeah, during church, she's like talking. Like I hear voices. I don't fully understand them yet. But that's why I keep coming. I'm trying to get more.
That is just unbelievable. So you're going to hear people kind of like spreading that rumor amongst themselves, and we'll leave that where that's at right now.
Okay.
I got to make sure I write that shit down. God damn it. This is going to get weird real fast. All right, Cody has successfully spread a rumor. which is a very thief thing to do. Cody, spread rumor.
Hate me soon.
So,
Jones, if I bring back the pieces of the bands of binding, will Alondir give me a deal on them, or do these things just utterly explode?
yeah, I can fix it up. Like 20 gold. Do maintenance.
We like that. Big fan of that.
Cody, the people
Yes, you can.
are going to mention that they will see to it that you have an audience with the deacon.
With the deacon?
Next time you're in town, you'll have an audience with the deacon himself, he is the Wave Mother's true chosen.
Okay.
He's the only one known to wield her terrifying powers.
Okay.
So he's the head of the colony. So the people are going to push for it.
Okay.
I would put staff in your ass. You absolutely collapse in front of him.
Cody spread rumor that he hears the Wave Mother. Everyone in the crowd loves it. That is note for note what I have in here, and I have like a page and a half beforehand of like incredibly dramatic, violent stuff, and then it's just everyone loves Cody.
The people want it.
All right, Indra, what do you got going on? We'll say you're just getting back.
Yeah, does anyone want to go check out Bluebird Shoregas with me?
His house, well, the fishmonger's hut is right next to Triquetta's medical lodge.
Just go knock and see what's up? Or don't we care?
I'll do that. Before we head out, I'll be down for that.
Buki wants you to figure out what's going on with Triquetta, but that's the only real justification I guess you'd have. Do you care enough about Buki's wishes? Or do you care about the lady that, I mean, she's been doing deals
I'm
with
also
her.
just curious about the scream. Either she's crazy.
Or drunk.
Yeah. We'll go knock on the door. If we have time in the 3 days.
Who's going with Indra?
I suppose I will. I'll take a break from my calling at the water to help with this.
What's everyone else doing? Dixie, where are you at? Are you cooking, gathering your stuff, or are you with the party?
Yeah, you said you're going to check in on someone who's sick, Indra?
Possibly. We're not really sure yet.
At minimum, the place is a fishmonger's spot, so I mean, he's probably got some fillets and shit that you could pick up.
Dixie will bring a fish pie.
Yeah, hit me with a cooking check. Okay. So you guys are at his door. I mean, it's kind of like I don't want to say a squalor type hut, but it seems to be like a meager hut. It definitely doesn't look like a place a guy would run his business out of, like willingly. You wouldn't think of it like that. But you've got the door in front of you. Anything you want to do on the outside of the building, or are you just knocking?
Can we listen?
Yeah, go ahead and have perception for me.
Listen for screams.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Triquetta was hearing it through those walls across the road and then through her walls. No, you don't hear anything.
Give it a knock.
Knock, knock, knock. No response. Another 10 seconds pass. No response.
Should we try to open the door?
Is
the door locked?
anyone around? Like anyone?
Looking up and around the street.
Yeah.
You just see kind of like in the distance, there's the market. You might see some guards on like a patrol, but they're not near you right now.
Can we look in a window?
Yeah. You want to go check the windows? The nearest window is boarded up. Looks like it was boarded up from the inside.
Can we flag down a guard?
Yeah.
We were looking for a
It's your buddy guard one.
guard.
Oh, what's up? I heard about what you did for my boys on that boat the other day. I appreciate that shit. If the captain's brother had died, man, I don't want to know what the fucking state of the colony would be right now. So I appreciate that shit.
And I'll just know that we're looking for the blubber shark. Is
His last name's Shorgast.
I don't know why.
His name is Blubber Shorgast.
Is
It took me a long time to come up with that name, and you're actually sharding on it.
has he been home? When did his windows board up? We were hoping to check in with him.
I don't know. He's been acting kind of bizarre lately, but he runs business out of the actual cabin. You just got to catch him when he's home, I guess. People have been saying they bring the fish in or whatever catch they have onto his front carpet. He tells them to leave. They step outside, and then he slides gold underneath the door. Apparently, he's been throwing gold at people like fucking crazy, so it's a good time to sell to him. But yeah, I guess you got to get him when he's home. So right now it's like morning.
So we can just go in.
I mean, the door's locked, isn't it? I don't think you can just
I go try it.
click. Well, didn't Cody just try opening it? No.
I asked if we should or not. I didn't actually try it yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the door is locked. Is there anything else you guys need from me?
No. That was it.
I mean, the guards, we kind of have it easy out here. Nothing really happens. We just kind of like settle disputes. So I'm just going to keep walking around and get my calories in for the day. Let me know if you need anything. I'll be right down the street. He pieces out. So you guys are alone again out in front of the door.
Can I lockpick it? Attempt to at least?
Yeah, go for it.
That's just a thieves tool check, right?
Yep. You hear a definitive click, and it's like your tools weren't even in the lock. You slide them out so easily.
I'm just gonna slowly push the door open and be like, oh, just see if I hear anything from inside.
You can do the perception check. You're listening.
Yeah. Just
Go for it.
See if I hear.
Oof. You hear nothing. It seems silent. You can just hear kind of like the screech of the door, and then it's totally empty. You also notice on the inside it's almost pitch black, probably because of the boarded up windows. But you're looking down a dark, short hallway, and you get hit with the scent of bloody fish. It's kind of like a briny, fucking salty scent right when you swing open the door. It smells like this guy deals in fish, but it seems obnoxious. Like, you don't know how anyone could live in this stench.
I'm not sure if he's home. Should we just shut the door and wait till he gets here, or do you want to push through? I'll ask that to the water lady.
Dixie just kind of leans into the door and lets out like a yee-hoo.
Yeah, the yee-hoo echoes down the hall, but there's no response. So are you poking in your head further?
Yeah, just like poking it in the doorway. Not much further than that.
There's a shelf on the right side of the wall immediately on the inside of the door. It looks like it has some coins scattered about it.
I'm going to go investigate that.
Well,
yeah.
Dixie says she sees nothing but loose money.
All right, who's going inside? Cody?
Fuck, yeah. You got the rogue with the gold. Fuck.
Do you want some pie?
Ah, shit.
Bong Billies, where are you at? Are you with the group right now, or are you at the blacksmith?
I didn't think I was with the group, but
I know
I
kind of figured actually, like, after I got my shield repaired, I think that I would have gone somewhere private where I could, pray in secret. Is what I probably would have chosen to do.
You can go back to your room, but if you want to, I mean, you guys are in a spot in town where there's just not a lot going on. I mean, it's very possible while you're walking back from the blacksmith, you saw Cody breaking into a civilian's house. You want to go fucking check to see what degeneracy he's up to.
Okay, I mean, sure. So I was on my.
I'm not
way
having a
back
good rep
to
right now.
pray,
Last few
and then
times.
I see him, and I'm just like, this bitch, dude. She just like.
She belongs to the streets.
So uncouth, and
One of my roots. I am a thief subclass.
Cody, you should be on the mat.
Yeah. It is dark.
Pitch black. You've got the shelf right off to your right there. You want to fumble around.
Yeah, can I investigate how much? Can I like get a? If I go here, like how much does it look like there is there? How much
It looks like someone just like tossed a bunch of gold on there and maybe like hastily was picking some up because it looks like there's around 10 gold just kind of scattered up and down the shelf. It looks like just kind of like hastily placed there or hastily removed.
Can I pick up the 10 gold?
Yeah. You can also make a constitution. I'm just kidding. Washing in a tub. Oh man. Big ups.
I'm gonna pull out a torch.
I'm just gonna hang out around the outside. I don't need to go in to join the breaking in.
You guys are just join the beanie.
There's I'm gonna turn back to the door where I see Dixie and Air Lady. I'm like, there's a lot of blood on the ground.
Yeah, so looking around here, Cody, when you light the torch up, you're expecting just to see maybe some like fish guts and stuff, but the area around you covered in blood, and it looks like there are definitive sets of bloody footprints moving to and fro. Carpet that you're at.
Like I'm assuming human footprints, no like beasts or anything like that I would be familiar with.
You can hit with an investigation.
Investigation.
Looks like boots. Average sized men.
With the fur. I kind of want to follow these footsteps.
It's a lot of blood?
Yeah, it's a good amount of blood. Oh, do I see a blood like splatter over there, Jones? If I go a little close up here?
Around the corner, so you've got up this hallway. Yeah, you hit a pretty high investigation. It looks like someone was dragging something through that doorway right there in the side, Cody. Maybe dragging like a bag, but there are blood spatters and like bloody drag marks going into that room.
Do we need to check that he's like not dead in there?
And
It
footprints.
stinks in here.
Liv, do you want to enter?
Do we need I'm gonna ask if we should get the guard back. Be like, I think we got a murder scene.
You want to go grab the guard?
I don't know. I'm asking the group here first, Liv and Dixie.
Hey, we just broke into that house. You want to check it out?
Yo, I saw a lot of blood by the door there, and we just had to check it out. I'll talk my way out of this one.
Liv, you're on the map. Let me know, Dixie. Do you want to go in?
Yeah, Dixie will go in. She thinks we can just hang out and eat the fish pie. Why don't we just wait here?
Let me know if you guys are on the right map.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we gotta restart real quick. 1 second.
Having seen all of my entire team like walk into the building, I suppose as I was walking by, I guess it piqued my interest. And some people walked in, and
I'll join this degeneracy.
Yo, check this out.
Make sure I get Bongdilius activated. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
All right, I guess. Can I try open this door, Jones?
Yeah, so this door here looks like it has footprints going to and fro, and then like the drag marks and shit are leading off to this door over on the side. But yeah, when you put your hand on the door, it does not open.
Can I try lockpicking it?
Yeah, go for it. Click, click. It's open. Are you gonna pop it open?
Yeah, I'm push. I wanna. Is it a push door or a pull door from where I'm at?
Pull door.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it open and look through. But I'm not gonna walk through yet. I just want to look through it. Pretty dark.
Let me remove.
Oh. Oh man, there's so much blood. Like I don't know if it's from like. It could just be like a fish though.
Yeah, the room in front of you, Cody, appears to be opening up into a wide. I mean, the ceiling's probably only like 10 feet still,
Yeah.
but the room appears to be deeper. This room takes up the majority of the cabin.
Is there any,
But from when you're standing, you can't really make out much other than bloody marks on the floor.
Okay.
is there any way to distinguish if this looks like human blood versus any of like would
You can hit a nature check for me.
on it?
Yeah, just the general consistency and kind of like tone. You can tell that the blood is there. It's in varying stages of coagulation. So it looks like some of the blood is new, some of it is like caked on, but comes from some animal. You can't really make out the difference though.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna start.
He's been killing a lot of fish, or something funky's going on.
The guard did say that this is a kind of like a booming time. People are selling him because he's paying out the ass. Cody, you're heading in.
Yeah, I'm stepping through.
It's hilarious how little you can see. I fucking love no dark vision. Oh my god. Yeah, so stepping into this this larger room again, it's like black as pitch in here because of the crudely boarded up windows. You see blood in varying stages of coagulation. There are tables here and there up against the wall in the center of the room. You see some fish lying up on some of the tables. In the center of the room, there's a smaller table. It looks to be a meat cutting station. It's got a gigantic cleaver in the middle of the table, but that's all you can see right now. And also the window back here is the one. There's a boarded window here, Cody.
Does it look
Dixie,
like it would be?
Dixie can see more. So Dixie, you can see across the far side of the room. There's another table up against the wall with a gigantic swordfish lying there. Absolutely gigantic swordfish. And beneath that, aside from that table, there seems to be a collection of barrels. And above it, just inside of your view, you can barely make it out. There is a chest up in the right hand corner of the, like a wooden chest, right hand corner of the room.
Can I turn to Dixie and say, it must be tough to cook under these dark situations in here. Maybe we should take those boards off the window. Don't want to cut a finger with that blade.
Dixie will put the fish pie down on this table and go over to the window and try and throw it open like blinds.
This one over here?
Yeah.
Hit me with a strength check. So yeah, you put your hands on the just kind of like the wooden boards, and you're just going to peel, and you guys behind him just hear a scraping noise as his like fingernails dig into the wood. It's kind of like peel scrapings off, but he isn't managing the budget.
Thanks for the try, Dixie.
And Dixie, those are hitting private. You can put those open if you want. Don't have to.
Yeah, that was just a fuck up.
Yeah,
my bracers cast continual flame.
Yep. You want to light up?
Oh,
sure.
Forgot about these bracers.
Maybe that'll help.
You will.
I thought I had light on.
And Liv has light on as well.
Do I very dimly see like a chest in this corner, Jones?
Oh, Liv, I turned your light off. Let me turn that on then. So Bongdilius and Liv both have light going. Yes, you see a chest up there. Jerry, are you joining? And Bliss, are you joining as well?
I'm thinking the cat's just outside, like he's kind of like sharpening some arrowheads. It's just like, I'm sure it's taking a long time in there. I mean, the cat's still gonna listen for a while, and like if he hears like a commotion, he'll go, but he's chilling for a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna start heading towards the chest, so you just tell me if I need to stop moving.
Okay.
If Jerry's going in, then I'm gonna see him. I'd probably go with him too. Like, all right.
Okay, Cody, you can stop your token right around there.
Okay.
And hit me with a perception check for me.
Absolutely, buddy.
Actually, Dixie can as well.
It's always scary when Joan says, stop your token.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Dixie's not gonna get a chance to respond here. Actually, Bongdilius and Indra too. You guys can hit me. I don't know why I didn't mention. Everyone in the room can hit me. Perception.
How about no?
No.
Cody, you'll have a chance to respond here. Dixie's and he's not gonna get to respond.
Free warhead.
What about me?
Oh, Raph, yeah, you can respond as well. So Dixie's admiring the fish pie set down in front of her. Liv, I don't even know what the hell you're doing. You got something going on. But Mystique and Bongdilius, you guys immediately, upon Mystique getting closer to that side of the room. You're kind of like a gross squishy noise coming from the swordfish corpse.
How close can I get to the swordfish corpse in this amount of time?
Dixie and Indra will not be able to respond. Mystique, you can move 10. Bongdilius, you can move 10 as well.
Can I attempt to, if
Alright,
this
boom.
table is tall enough, can I try to slide and hide underneath it?
Yeah, hit me with a stealth check. Yep, so you go underneath the table and turn invisible. So what started as a slow kind of like squishy noise starts to become like multiple squishy noise coming from both ends, all ends of the fish. You see it kind of like starting to wiggle around a little bit, like a spider egg when they're starting to be birthed. And suddenly there's a burst from the back of the swordfish and kind of like a spray of blackened blood as just a fucking long black tentacle just comes out of the fish and just lands on the floor in front of you, Bongdilius, here. And then more tentacles start bursting out. And suddenly you've got the grisly head of a squid emerging from the back of the swordfish. Its skin just fucking erupts. It looks like this squid demon spawn has been born from it looks like a grisly birth scene coming out of the swordfish. I'm going to need everyone in the room to make a sanity saving throw for me.
LOL.
What
Ryan,
was the roll on that again? Just a d20?
Yeah, just the sanity.
And
Yeah,
then
you've got your modifier from your sanity score too.
Oh, what's the modifier for? I forgot what that is.
Pull up the modifier chart. I can do that actually.
So what's your number?
Yeah. So what's your number?
Oh, I have a 13.
I think you get a +1.
Fuck. Okay. I have a 9 done.
I can double check that.
Is that
yeah.
in a handout or is that like somewhere in a book?
It's in the player's handbook, but you've got
Okay.
12 to 13 as a +1.
Okay. So I have a 9 then.
You've got a 9. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna roll initiative after that. Cody, you're stunned. You're gonna be frozen in fear for the first round here.
Oh, good thing
Hold
I'm
on a second, I
invisible.
still have to do it. How do I find out what mine is?
Your sanity should be written down. I think everyone wrote them down in their.
I have mine as it's a 13 here.
So you get a
13.
+1.
You got a +1. Yep.
So
You
you
got
roll a
+1.
d20 and then add a 1 to it.
Huh, well, you guys took the preset. You got a 14.
Ryan, you can hit perception for me.
Yeah, I was just going to ask if this was loud enough for me to hear. Because
Yeah,
the cat's got-
You're actively listening, so yeah, you can hit perception. Yeah, Mom Spaghetti, you hear a fucking scream come from Cody on the inside. Because Cody, you're gonna lose your mind, and just as you're underneath the table, just gonna fucking cower, incapable of moving, because you've never seen anything like this creature.
Did I
before.
like scream or anything, or am I still like hidden with my stealth?
Oh, you're under the table and you screamed.
Okay.
You're not positive your position was given away just because of the general chaos, but you
Yeah.
are stuck underneath the table for the first round. But yeah, so you've got this giant creature. It seems like it's like sliding off of the table out of the giant swordfish's corpse, and it looks like it's coming towards you guys. I've got to hit my Ryan. You'll enter at the end of combat.
But I was going to say the cat's moving is when he hears noise. When he hears
You'll
that
come,
call.
you'll come right in at the end because you've got to come in through the door.
Deal.
And then Jerry, if you've got your bath done, do you want to come look for the party? We're gonna be
Sterling,
struggling.
can you hear us?
He texted me to keep him updated because he's deep in a meeting. He said 5 more minutes will be done.
No biggie, no biggie.
But you can probably let him sit in the bucket.
Cody, you can start your turn and end your turn by repeating the sanity save.
Oh fuck. So 7.
You're stunned. Still convulsing.
Is my sandy going down at all? Yeah. Am I still?
Not right now.
Okay.
Not right now. But I'm tracking. All right, Indra, you've got your turn here. And Dixie, if you've got any fucking hot battle beats, just fucking lay them on. For the rhythm. I know you got shit on deck, so this would be a good Darkest Dungeon theme.
I'm just gonna say, what the fuck is this shit? And let loose a fireball. I don't know what else to do. It's like my gut reaction.
That will hit it.
2d10 and this is plus 2. So 12.
Yeah, it blasts off of its face. It did full damage, but it doesn't look like it's slowed down by the attack.
What? Cool. Where did this thing come from? And I'm just gonna back up.
And all of you guys, aside from Cody, are immune to the sanity effect. So Cody is the only one getting fucked.
Lovely.
Dixie.
Oh, it's my turn?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, Dixie is going to see that the swordfish is thrashing and still alive, and we're going to go put it down. So we'll walk up here and we'll swing on it.
Give it to me. That hits. Does a full 12. Yeah, you're able to slap it in one of its tentacles. Funk. Oof. Yep, chunking.
All right, that'll end Dixie's turn.
Raffaello, you see the Sasquatch charge into the fray with this giant tentacle squid demon.
5, 10, 15. Get within 5 feet.
Who's a good Darkest Dungeon.
Long sword.
Yep, that'll slap.
Okay. And then second long sword.
Ooh, that hits.
Ooh.
Chunking.
That's
Put
okay.
a charge into one of its tentacles.
Let's see here. I think that's good.
Okay, you're gonna post up.
Yep.
The creature is going to be, its tentacles are now like angrily writhing in response to your weapons, just bashing the shit out of it. And it's going to kind of like clamber backwards a little bit. And you guys hear a kind of a belching, guttural, watery noise coming from within the creature. And then it's going to spew acid over the front here. It looks to be some sort of like mix of like a deep green and black bile. So I need a dexterity saving throw from Bongdilius and Dixie. Dixie, you'll have advantage with danger sense.
Sad.
Yep, get fucked right. Dixie will pass.
Is that technically a projectile effect?
Yeah. Yes.
What's up?
Hit it.
All right. So then I got advantage on that.
Big time.
Ooh.
Just barely not able to get the shield up in time. So this will deal 32 damage to Bongdilius. And what is half of 32? 16? 16 to Dixie. That will end its turn. Ryan coming
Sterling face.
Ryan coming bursting through the door. You hear like furniture and shit breaking, wood creaking. Swords are swinging through the air. There are screams of agony as Cody hides underneath the table. You just bursted into the hallway. You see a door up ahead of you creaked open, and Indra standing in the doorway, and all of the color is drained out of her face.
That's good. My turn.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not taking this. I'm not absorbing it. I got about like 60% of the room, but I understand that this thing is terrifying and unload. All right, so fire.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot.
Oh wait, are you not? Oh, I didn't put you on the map yet. What the fuck?
No, I'm.
Here, you should be good now.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
So I'm stepping up. Holy shit! That's fucking insane. Yeah. So I'm barely taking any of this process in. But I'll see the terrifying squid that immediately turning. And then going to keep that 20.
Oh, yep, that hits. 10. Yep. Okay, jumping. Shot an arrow right in the mouth.
another one.
That will ricochet off of its face.
Ooh. All right, I'm going to action surge.
That'll hit.
Go.
You're on off of the last one.
Claps. Okay.
Another one.
Hit.
Go.
Absolute clap city.
And oh damn, I'm curious. Well, like I did it too late. I used it on. I declared it on the last one. Thing can't really trip.
What's up? Oh, no, this thing cannot be knocked down.
Yeah, I didn't think. Okay.
He's just kind of like sliding across the ground.
I didn't. I can't. Unless it was like a hurdle upside down type of thing. But, that's actually fine.
Hit. Chunk him.
Big boy damage.
Damn. Yep, chunking him.
And I will step. I'm going to step behind this wall.
Okay.
Do it again?
Seeing all the acid and putting it together, what happened? I'm going
Okay. The tentacle monster is going to use a legendary action to fire off a tentacle at Bongbilius.
No.
AC's was reeling from the assault, acid assault. That's an 18. And he's going to use his second legendary action, the last one. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah,
no.
beats it. I'm fucking down.
Sure.
That'll be 7 bludgeoning damage.
He had something.
No.
Bongilius gets sent to the floor, his shield making a giant thud as one of the tentacles bashes into the side of the shield, and the other one comes from the other side and hits him in the back of the head, crumbles to the floor. Mystique, you'll start your turn repeating the sanity save.
Yay. 17.
You can play, just not this round.
I figured.
You're up.
How big is the monster? Like, does it look huge?
Jerry, I'm going to say you're fucking around town, and you notice this door just, like, wide open. You can poke your head in. I'll have you enter in the end of combat here as well. I'm sorry, what was that, Andrew?
How tall does the monster look huge? Like, how tall?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it's hard.
how long?
It's hard to tell. Its tentacles are reaching like 10 feet. No, Jerry, you're good. I'll throw you right in. Yeah, the tentacles seem to be reaching at least 10 feet. The actual mass of the creature itself appears to be, like 7 feet wide, 5 feet long. Like, it's a giant. Like, the head of it. It's a fucking monster. Weighs at least 1,000 pounds, from what you can tell.
Quick. So, the reason I'm asking, quick, would Indra know if I levitate his body, would he be out of, like, from what I've seen so far, would he be out of reach?
The ceiling is only like 10 feet tall.
Oh, so I can't let him out of reach.
Right.
And I'll just bonus action, throw some die. Oh no! I'm gonna do 3.
And we get a +1 to that too now, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then 5.
Woo!
Right.
So do I roll 4 of these then?
Right.
+2.
Oof. Yeah, you hit him right through the massive tentacles. You hit him right in one of his giant red eyes. You hear him. It seems like to be reeling from that attack.
Does he react at all to light of the fire?
Hit me with a perception roll. Can't really tell. Okay. He's going to use a legendary action to go at the downed but conscious Bongilius. You're prone here. Tentacle coming in. It's a
Tell me about that, guys.
20.
26. So that'll be 12. And he's going to do his second legendary action to go back in with the tentacle. Oh, it's good.
All right. Back down I go.
Wake up and then just tentacles are just fucking Now it seems to turn its attention to Dixie now, although it is out of legendary actions. But Dixie's turn is starting.
All right, so Dixie is Clob, and he's gonna start swinging on the big giant fucker in front of him.
Oh, bro. Oh.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, so what's the total here? All three hit. 21, 36. Wait.
48?
48? Is that 48 damage? Yeah, so the creature, for the first time, the combination of the firebolt and just the fucking absolute onslaught of the pan. So, like, Dixie's going in, and the monster has shifted its focus towards him, her, its man. And Dixie's just battering away all of the tentacles. Pieces of the flesh, the purple flesh, are coming flying off. And now the creature seems to be kind of like backpedaling back up on the table up against the wall. Now it kind of looks like a cornered animal. Yeah, that was absolute fucking bananas. Absolutely disgusting. Does that end your turn, Clob?
Yes.
Bongbilius and you with a death save.
Yikes.
We've got a lingering injury.
This paladin loves to get fucked up.
This was just unfortunate. This is from bludgeoning. Bongbilius hit me with a D20. Last time you hit.
Very unfortunate. Oh no.
Oh no.
Your right arm is broken.
Oh, I lost my hand on that roll.
You're unconscious. Your right arm is broken. You will need magical healing of 6th level or higher to fix it. But Triqueta can, for a price, mend broken limbs. But currently, if and when you come back up, you'll have to have the sword or the shield. The Eldritch creature is going to turn its attention to Dixie here and start layering in the fucking tentacles of chaos. That'll be a 14 to hit.
Yep. You have advantage though.
Crit fish. Okay. So that's 6 bludgeoning. Okay, tentacle coming in. Ooh, that's a 13 to hit. Fuck. Miss. And then last tentacle. 27. So that will be 4 bludgeoning damage. When you're hit by 2 tentacles, you are now grappled. So now you're held by the thing, though I think you don't probably care. It's going to start slithering a little bit. Really dragon clob. Now we've got Ryan.
I can't believe you rolled a 2 and a 3. All right. The cat's going to hear horrifying things. He's take back around and let it loose.
That will miss. It's the wall.
Another one.
Hit. Chunking him.
And
The grip on the barbarian is loosened.
I will bonus action snipe. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, let's go.
Yeah, it does double the rating too. That's disgusting. Yeah, so the second arrow will fly right into the thing's fucking gullet, land somewhere in its intestines, and you guys hear a whee as it drops to the ground lifeless, shattering the table underneath it. And the room goes quiet.
Someone say Bong Dilly.
I'm gonna pop in and say, "What the fuck did you guys do?"
I'm gonna be running into the room just like panting, like what the hell is going on?
Yeah, the frog just
Gary,
like pulled
in the corner. Water in the
I've
corner.
been struggling with like a bag of a bag of donuts, a couple pastries. Like, why?
I have like a I love Pinewald Island T-shirt on.
Please subtract 1 gold and add that to your inventory.
Yeah.
got like the ice cream in an upside down hat with Pine Walled Island on it. Having a good time.
You could tell like I have like gold like hanging out of my pocket too because I was ready to gamble, but I was just seeing the sights.
Why is that fucking up? Why isn't it typing though? Anyways, yeah. So
You know what I'm
you
doing,
got to drop.
Jones.
I do the cure wounds on Grombilius, but your arm, I think, it looks fucked up.
Cody, reduce your sanity score by 1.
Fuck.
Cody.
Jones, I'm picking this open.
Okay, yeah. You open it. It just seems to be an assortment of like meat cleavers.
Okay.
All seem mundane. One could call it bait. I knew Sam was gonna laugh at that.
I want to break out the goggles and look for where that thing came from. Anything?
When you put the goggles on, that creature itself just like explodes with a orangish green mixed hue. Like the goggles are just fucking like giving off a bad vibe about this thing.
Are they attuned? They're not in attunement,
No,
right?
no.
What the? Can I pass them off for someone else to look?
Yeah. You guys can all take a look. So it looks like the creature is just like illuminated with a eerie glow. And it looks like the swordfish corpse too has a much dimmer glow coming off of it, but for certain the goggles are keying in on something here.
Can we? Hey,
Ooh.
Dixie, you wanna like dig through that for some meat?
You can add a fish cleaver to your inventory. It'll function like a dagger in combat, but yeah, it looks like it's specifically made for like descaling fish.
Dixie, wanna like come check out this fish? Any good meat on it?
Yeah, Jones, can I inspect the fish? Is it good or rancid?
The swordfish one, Chuck. I think.
The sword.
Oh, the swordfish, yes.
You can hit me with a nature check or a survival, whichever you prefer. Yeah, it actually looks cooked and ready to eat right now.
Dig in.
You think you saw something inside of it live with those goggles? That's what we think.
I don't know if we need to like tear into it more. It's a little gross. I really don't want to get in there.
It looks more like the well, do you want to inspect it?
Yes, without getting too nasty.
Hit me with an investigation or survival, whichever. Okay, you'll get a warhead for role playing. It looks like the corpse was too damaged from the eruption to be able to analyze.
Fuck, well, can I go, Jones? Can I do the warhead roulette?
Yeah, go for it.
Investigation or nature, you said?
Or survival.
Oh, survival. I want survival.
So Cody, kind of like kicking around the fucking skin, the carcass, you do find near what was the belly of the fish, it looks like there was another incision, like an actual incision, versus this kind of like explosion. Looks like someone with a knife had cut into this fish at some point. But from what you can tell, the fish itself it appears weeks and weeks old. Like this thing is fucking rancid. It's just been laying here.
Ew.
Dixie offers the fish pie to the party.
No, thank you.
Not right now, buddy. This fish is gonna be a little nauseous right now. The smell. Do I is this anything, Jones, when I was up here? Did I notice, is that anything, or just like
That's a boarded up window.
Window, okay. Well.
Can we try to air this place out? It's gonna stink.
Oh, I mean, you guys can like barely breathe right now. It's awful. Air is very
I did a little bit of gust to get the wind going through.
Did we? I assume we checked the chest already. Did I miss that?
It was all cleavers. It was a bait to get me across the room to get this thing to attack us.
I fucking love it.
It worked.
I think I rolled kind of poorly with the acid vomit, though. That very easily could have been even worse. That was a scary scenario.
Yeah, that was a lot of.
So you'll just know from your like in game too, but that's the most powerful thing you guys have seen so far. It went really well. You guys did a very good job, but in terms of raw savagery, that was the most disgusting.
The max was 72, so you rolled slightly below average.
Yeah, so I guess not too.
Do we check the other door?
Yeah, so the other door has what appeared to be like drag marks leading to it.
I'll walk over.
Are you okay?
I'm in so much fucking pain right now.
Yeah, you can do a medicine check to try to put a sling on his arm. Cody, what was that for?
What?
Just in general.
Cody, why'd you just hit survival?
That was when I rolled on the fish.
Oh, sad. My bad. My bad. Look, you can have a medicine check on Bogdilius if you want.
Okay, I don't have great medicine, but yeah, I'll try. Thinking of what.
See if you make it worse. Yeah, you got a nice sling. You got a sling going, Bogdilius. That will relieve some of the agony. Bogdilius is tied up. He's got his sword in his left arm, shield over his back.
I have half a bottle of whiskey. That can help.
My faith prevents me imbibing in liquids. Then
Is this door locked, Jones?
It is. You can lock pick it.
Yeah, I'll try it again.
This was supposed to be like a lazy 3 days.
I know.
It's lost.
This encounter, this has been sitting here for some time. You guys could have walked into this like 2 levels ago, by the way. And I wasn't going to change anything. So, Cody, you go ahead and you pop that door wide open.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so it reveals this looks like to be a bedroom, single bed. There's a desk, an empty shelf, and it looks to be a nicer chest made out of like a lockbox, a small steel lockbox at the head of
you paid it again. I'm not coming to save you. My arm is broken.
Well, naturally. I want to through that chest, Jones.
I'll save you.
Popping it open, Cody?
Yeah.
It is open. So hit me with an investigation check, Cody.
Oh, fuck. Investigation.
Oh.
Yeah, you're just kind of like digging through and you see, clothes, pair of boots. Looks like some like fishing supplies. Nothing on you.
Jump on the bed.
Jumping on the bed? Yeah, you notice the bed is bare. There's no blankets or anything. Doesn't look like anyone's been laying in it in a while. You're just kind of like playing on the bed.
Yeah, like good cushion, like good bounce.
Reasonable. Pretty good. Go ahead,
What's going on under the bed?
You're looking underneath?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely looks like someone ripped up floorboards underneath. You see like splinters of wood and shit underneath the bed. You can move the bed if you'd like.
Let me get off the bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the bed out.
I'll help you with that, Ron.
So underneath the bed looks to be like beneath the floorboards that were ripped out, a crawl space leading underground. It looks like a passage that's wide enough for a man.
Ooh, a man.
Was there anything on the desk, like letters or anything that...
There is. It looks like there's a scattering of papers and there's a journal as well.
Could I look through that journal real quick?
Yeah. I'm gonna poke around. So you're looking through Glover's journal. It looks like the front part of it, maybe like some sales receipts. This guy brought in a marlin, so on and so forth. And then once you get towards the back, you start to see more of like personal notes written in there. So dated a couple months ago, you'll see, just kind of like skimming through, Glover writes about the results of the fishing tournament. I'm really happy for that dipshit kid that works at the stables, but are we really supposed to believe that kid brought in this monster swordfish all by himself? The passages the next few days go back to like day-to-day operations, playing 13 over at the gaming hall. He starts to mention, you see from page to page, he's not sleeping well. He's having nightmares about being in the water, being pulled beneath the water. And the last passage last passage dated about a month ago, mentions that while finally getting to the swordfish, gutting it open, he found something strange in its gut. Some sort of ghastly stone carving out of a material he hasn't seen before. It's like a mesmerizing kind of scary little idol of a appears to be like a vaguely humanoid shape with the head of a squid, arms and legs of a man, and horrible shark teeth lining the inside of its mouth. That's the last thing that he has written, is that he found this strange idol within the belly of the fish.
We should have gone in the room first.
So yeah, and he had the sleeping issue too that the other lady's having right now. Coming from that creature though.
How far down the hole can you
Yeah.
see, or can we see?
When you look down the hole, it looks like it drops maybe like 5 feet, and then it goes horizontal, like a crawl, like a military crawl type thing.
I can't do that with a broken arm, so let's come back later.
I could do it.
You're gonna go under.
Oh my God.
It is pitch.
I would like to bring a torch with me.
Okay, you're gonna light it and go underneath.
Light it up.
Can I see anything with my true sight goggles when I walk into the room?
No, nothing out of the ordinary here. Looking down the hole as well.
Yeah, like I want to do full around the room.
You're not seeing any of that aura. So you're heading down, Frog. You're good at climbing.
Yeah. Would I be able to just kind of, I guess, if as I light up the torch and kind of like peek over the hole, does that give me any more line of sight down it to be able to either?
When you look down and forward, it looks like
it goes through. Okay.
it looks like that this hole, this little tunnel goes to the end of your torchlight. So it goes far.
I'm gonna like kind of pop my head back up and say that information and see if anyone wants me to continue to look or investigate through.
Do you think you need help? Like, is it big enough for a couple of more of the people to crawl behind you? You think?
Yeah, you could fit single file.
Yeah, if you want to follow me down, Mystique, I guess we could do it.
I'll follow behind them, but I want to take a quick peek in the chest. Cody went through it and didn't seem to pick anything out of it, so I'm going to peek at it.
With an investigation check.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the investigation was because this hole or something in that chest. God damn it.
Yeah, just poking around, kind of, smelly boots.
Is this?
Oh, there's a chest there too. I should investigate that.
Yeah, go poke around, get your poison on there.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Do you want to look at the chest?
Yeah.
Hey, Liz, what was this chest?
Can't see what's in the chest, Liv.
Another pair of eyes. Oh, you put your goggles on?
Yeah.
Looking with the goggles?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you're kind of like pushing shit out of the way, and it looks like there's a yellow aura coming from the bottom of the chest. Yellow, like white light. Coming from the bottom of the chest.
I want to just step back a little and with Mage Hand start like.
The bottom of the chest. The bottom of the chest is wiggling around a little bit.
Can I lift?
It's a false. This reveal I really want Bongdilius here for, though. Really want Bongdilius here for.
Oh, here we go.
There he
Here we
is.
go.
Let him get his headset on.
Yep.
Yeah, put his mask on.
Bookshelf next to it.
Yeah, it's an empty shelf.
It's empty.
So Bongdilius, what you've missed so far is we've had a skill check parade of people sifting through the chest and all hitting like single digits. Liv put her true sight goggles on and looked into the chest, kind of moved out of the pair of boots out of the way, the fishing supplies out of the way, and the bottom was a false bottom and it was glowing kind of like that celestial light. Liv uses Mage Hand to remove the false bottom, and at the bottom of this chest, the true bottom of it, lies a necklace with a holy cross on it. It's kind of like glowing a faint white light.
Awesome.
Bongdilius, get over here. Can I lift it up with my Mage Hand?
Yes.
You're muted.
On mute.
I hobble over with my busted fucking arm. And, all right, let's see what this is about.
Liv, you can inspect it, or whatchamacallit it.
I want to
Identify
hold it
it.
up and then can we both, like, between us to both look at it?
Yeah, I mean, Bongdilius, when you see it, you see your symbol of faith and hope, a glimmer of light in this clusterfuck of a cabin.
I mean, I'm definitely surprised to see that, especially in the current environment. So I'm very curious as to how it got there.
It's incredibly odd.
Yeah.
It stands to reason perhaps this lover is a secret follower of Christ. Possible. If there was one in the society, he'd have to keep it on the DL.
Nice.
Did you say the necklace itself is glowing, or
Just the cross.
just the cross?
The cross.
Can I inspect that?
Yeah, you want to identify?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got,
It takes me 10 minutes, so maybe while the frog goes down the hole.
yeah, you guys doing the subterranean journey. I forgot to mention that there's a mirror on the wall as well with strange kind of like smears on it. Up against the wall.
Schmears.
Yeah.
This is an
Gross.
interesting
Dog.
development.
Right before you go down the hole, I give you my necklace with the light spell on it so that you don't have to hold a torch.
Oh, okay.
Who's in the tunnel squad?
I'll be behind Jerry.
I think the deck squad's in. I'll take the lead.
I'll go behind Mystique.
You guys are doing, I don't know if anyone's seen Aliens, but when Bishop has to crawl through the pipe to get to the fucking, I'll see you guys later. So
I might be able to stand down there. Do you think?
yeah, you guys are getting dirty, having some fun down with the boys. Just crawling. You stand to reason you've crawled for quite some ways. It seems maybe even up to like 100 feet. You're getting a little tired.
Shit.
You finally start to see light beyond your necklace, and it's coming from above. Or do you want to poke your head up?
Yeah.
Poking your head up, you come up and you see just immediately there's grass around you, and when you look up and turn behind, you see the wall, the outer wall of the colony. So, and you're surrounded by trees in like a very small clearing, but this area itself is heavily obscured from the outside. You've got like bushes, pine trees, and then behind you is the wall. So this hole leads from Glover's cabin to the outside of the wall. And you guys can poke around the area around the hole if you want to. Or just head right back down. Or fuck around up here.
Do we notice any footprints like going into like the woods or anything nearby or anything like
You
that?
can hit an investigation.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that as well.
I guess I'll gander.
Ryan gets lost in the hole even though it's single file going one direction. Cody, you identify a single set of footprints that's reoccurring in this area. It's the same pair of boots from the inside. And Jerry, what you find off to the side, maybe like 10 yards away in another area, a little clearing around these bushes, it looks like someone was keeping a horse and maybe a wagon back in this area with tracks that lead out of the clearing towards the beach.
Yeah, I want to follow these guys.
Kind of do too.
I mean, you can follow those tracks just another 30, 40 yards or so.
So we're not
And
that far from the beach, right?
It leads right down to the main spot on the beach where you had just ridden back and forth with Ben's wagon. And the wagon tracks just kind of go into the sand and head west up the coast. What did you get? 19? Oh, 19. Okay, you hit really fucking high. Around those wagon tracks too, Jerry, you do find some little droplets of coagulated blood in the grass.
Would there be anything on the horse and or in the wagon that would, I guess, give us a clue of what he was trying to do? Maybe like some tools or fishing or hunting.
You don't have the horse and the wagon there. You just have tracks.
Oh, okay.
So they're currently out somewhere. They're not. They left. Like getting.
Okay. I thought you said there was a horse and a wagon stationed there already. It's just where they would be, I guess. You said.
They were, yeah. Your guys' you're pretty confident.
I'm gonna turn to the creepy lady and be like, I think this is interesting. I know you want to follow this too.
Yeah, I'm very curious about this. Should we get the squad if we go too far out? Do you think?
Liv,
I'm right
the identification is done. You've got an amulet of the devout, which adds a +1. It's a paladin or cleric item necklace, +1 to spell save, and +1 use of channel divinity.
Ooh.
Boys on the outside, sorry, what were you guys doing?
I think we're going to try to see if we could get the rest of the gang to come through and investigate past towards this area.
Because the way these tracks are going, Jones, are the same way we have to go for our next adventure anyway, right? Where we plan on going for the demons.
Wouldn't that be is that Marat?
I think that's gonna be the next step in the Marat trick. Yeah.
So yeah, the tracks do lead west, and it seems your other tasks are also headed that direction.
So it'll be squad up. Maybe we can see if we get Rafi's arm fixed. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. We can look into it. And then that way.
Mystique, Jerry, and Mom Spaghetti, hit me with just history checks.
+5.
Mom Spaghetti, history check.
Did you say me, Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't actually get lost. You're up there. Okay. Mystique, you're just kind of like, moving around the 2 remaining brain cells in your head, and for a brief moment they made contact. You remember when you were rescuing Ben, he had mentioned that sometimes really, really early in the mornings when it was still dark, he would see a figure down the coast with a horse and a wagon near that collection of stones, another mile or so from where you guys turned off to his camp. So on the beach.
So like the 50 miles down, instead of taking the right to his offbeat track, keep going straight for a little bit.
60 miles, then it would be 61 miles, just like a mile beyond. Yep.
Isn't that where I sent those fuckers?
Yeah. Past that point, yes.
Yeah, I think we should get the group. See what would get his arm fixed. I know you said the healer might be able to, in town, might be able to help with his arm at a cost.
Yep, she can repair limbs. Yep.
But I would say, well, I guess we could get to this path back the other way through town.
You guys are not going to like the bill that Triqueta has for repairing a damaged bike. It's bad.
Jeff, it might be one arm for a little bit.
Oh my god.
It's bad. It will naturally heal itself in 8 weeks, though, so don't worry.
Oh,
Great. And it'll probably heal all fucked up, and then it's gonna be like permanent -1 on my roll.
This is fantasy. Maybe you'll have superpowers when it heals.
Yeah, you could be like the pitcher from like the Angels in the outfield or something. You're just throwing major heat.
like Little Big League or something like that.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, Henry Rosenberger.
Yeah. All right, so we should just go then.
Yeah, we can go back to town. We can either come back here and go through the hole, or we can remember where it was outside on the beach.
Yeah, we gotta meet back up the group and I guess head out. I guess if anyone got hurt during that encounter that wants to do a quick heal, and then we can leave. I don't know what the shape of the group is. Besides Jeff.
We're just going back.
Who's walking out first?
We're just going back to town, right?
Yeah, we can just walk back through the gate. I don't think we need to go back to the tunnel.
Yeah, but they're gonna just be sitting there waiting for us.
Who?
The group.
Our group.
Oh, our group is waiting. Yeah, I guess.
They're gonna be like, where did they go?
Jeff, do you add that to your inventory? Bongilius.
Add what to my inventory?
The amulet of devout.
Oh,
Chat.
Live like the cross. It's a magic.
Oh, amulet of the devout paladin or crit +1. Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me add that.
So, Crawl Gang, you guys want to come back to the tunnel, or are you just going to show up on the other side of the cabin? And be
We'll
like,
go through the tunnel. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, we'll go through and let the party know what we saw, to then explain that we should track this down as well as continue on that path because it leads to other things we need to accomplish. And then we have to obviously see if we can accomplish the healing of Jeff's arm potentially.
Can I do one last pass through the cabin with my Chusei goggles and see if I can find a small idol?
As you're stepping back to the doorway, Dixie, I want you to make a perception check for me.
Oh, fuck.
You hear a noise at the doorway, the main door. Yes, Liv.
How far did we crawl through?
Kind of noise.
You guys are through.
Okay.
We'll say like 10 minutes back. You guys are crawling back. And Dixie, are you moving up?
I'll hand Indra her necklace back.
Thank you.
What's up, Dixie? Sorry.
What kind of noise was it?
What kind of noise is it?
You just heard a thud at the front door, which was left open.
All right, yeah, around the corner.
You heard the oven ding as it's preheated.
It's your boy guard 1, and he's walking in with his spear in his hands, and he's just kind of like looking around, and he sees Dixie. What's the scenario here? Why are you in Blubber's? Holy fuck! It smells. Why are you here?
Why, hello, Mr. One. Would you like some fish pie?
I'm gonna come around the corner as I hear the conversation.
He's gonna say, "Listen, I love you, but I gotta talk to an adult right now." Mystique, talk to me. What the fuck? And he notices the door here blasted open. What the hell is going on? And what does that smell?
So when we talked to you, we were asked if anyone was here, and it seemed pretty quiet. But it just smelled really weird, and I noticed right by the door there was like a lot of blood. I could see like blood footprints. It looked really, really off. So we decided to check it out. What's that?
Hit deception for me. Oh, okay. So he buys it as he's stepping forward. He's listening.
Watch out! Go in there. Watch out.
And you see him just stop in his tracks. He's going to make a sanity saving throw.
Mr. One.
He's immediately going to drop his spear and fall on his ass and start like skittering away from the door. Wave.
All right, it's dead.
Wait, Brother Stevens.
Hey, it's dead. It's okay. We killed it.
He's going to turn and start running.
Oh shit.
You can try to stop him.
Can I just yell like, "Hey, it's okay"? Like, no need to. We killed him. It's not alive.
Hit a persuasion check.
Nice.
He stops before he gets to the door and looks over his shoulder. He's like, my spear. I can't leave my spear behind.
Here. I pick it up and I'll hand it to him.
I'm gonna ask again. What is the situation here? And get to the point.
Yeah, I was trying to, and you just barged through. Okay. So,
blasted devil squid.
Yeah, like I said, we saw those blood, and we came in, and it was really quiet. So we walked in through the main door, where all this blood everywhere. We got worried, and as we're looking through, see if any clues, the squid thing popped out. Literally scared the shit out of me. I hid under the table the whole entire time. My friends, they came, they did some work, broke my friend's arm, unfortunately. So we were able to kill it, and we checked out the rest of the house, see if we could find. What's the guy who lives here's name again?
Blubber.
Oh yeah, Blubber Shark. Trying to find him, and checked his bedroom. There's like a giant hole underneath his bed. It's a tunnel.
He's going to stop you and say, "This reeks of heresy and fish. I must report this to the captain at once. The devil, our arch nemesis, the squid, is within the colony walls.
Oh yeah, he's
The squid. So in this religion, the squid and the octopus is like a feared symbol of demonic powers.
Well, if you want to tell your guy, we went through the tunnel. We saw some tracks going east. We're going to go check it out for you, see what's going on here. We're going to get down to this.
I'm going to go give a statement to the captain. Are there any other details?
You want some fish pie? That's all we got left. I turned Dixie.
But there's a reward for finding this heresy. You can just leave it with the SS Pop.
Yeah, we'll work that out later. And he leaves. So, in the meantime, just stick around town for another couple hours. Let me go talk to the captain. Let him know what's going on. He'll find you.
All right. I think time's of the essence here. We got to get down to this, so we're ready to go.
In the meantime, what do you guys want to do? I think maybe fixing Bondelius is a thing that could happen.
Yeah,
We
wanna
could at least,
go
yeah, we could definitely
see what it's going to cost.
Yeah, let's go get a quote.
Well, you walk into Coquetta's lodge, and it looks like she's been crying.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
It finally stopped.
Oh, we just helped her with this thing.
Oh,
so
it's good.
Maybe a favor.
I'm
Yes.
gonna go over to her and say, I didn't know if you were going crazy or what it was, but we found it
Blessed
and we
child.
destroyed it.
Blessed child.
It was terrifying, and it almost killed my friend here. And I bring Bongo. I come over.
Christ save my Wave Mother, save my soul.
She did, and she helped us destroy the monster. It was a terrible, terrible squid, but our friend Bonbilius here went down in the process. Is there anything you can do for his arm?
What are you doing back there, Bongelius? You waving what?
Like, I'm just standing there, just looking defeated, like looking at my fucked up arm, kind of just like feeling useless. And then I'm not getting any closer to avenging the deaths rather, of my 12 wives and 75 children.
Grab my strong hand.
I did what I could, but it's beyond my capabilities.
Hit me with a persuasion check, Lynn.
Come on.
Child, for what you have done, you're vouching for this man. I'll perform this. I mean, I still have to eat. I'll perform this for 100 gold rather than the 350.
Nice.
Do that in a heartbeat. Yeah, no problem. Okay, gladly.
Dun 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 dun. Your Pokemon are healed to full health. And the thing that the nurse says that's really unsettling, we hope to see you again. Why would you say that to a kid and his pets that we want them to be fucked up?
Oh my god.
Great question.
So we could say an hour passes while the procedure's being done. You guys hanging out with Buki or something?
I'm gonna go back to my spots, watching the water from the
Can we get a
docks.
quick gamble in?
It looked like the procedure involves more what would be considered science than magic.
Well, a gamble would be nice, Jerry.
Things like that.
I want to watch and give the scalpel or whatever when I can.
Big ups.
I would like to try to pickpocket 5 gold from the paladin as he was paying for his arm.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Oh, come on, Daddy needs another win.
Right. Bongilius,
Yes.
go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Okay.
If you roll low here, you're going to be stumbling around and you're going to touch his poison.
God,
no.
Make a constitution save. No, this actually is good for you because it means you're going to spot it.
This is good. This is good for you, Jeff. Bad for you, Jerry.
It's bad on both accounts.
That's
Yeah, give me a constitution save, Raffaello.
That's a pass.
Yeah, but you definitely feel a little like for a split second you were nauseous, but you don't really know why. Yeah, I mean, Jerry, you've got the money, Bongilius. Are you going to be alarmed feeling nauseous, or are you just going to chalk it up to that fish pie?
I'm just gonna chalk it up to the things that I've been through.
All right, Joey, you're good.
I get the 5 gold.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately sprint over to the gambling hall.
I'm following Jerry.
I'm gonna go watch them gamble. I'm gonna grab a short rest while I watch them. That's kosher.
Yeah, Jerry.
Remember, I started off saying I didn't like to gamble, and then
I know.
I did pickpocket from Ryan and won. So now my gambling fire is just through the roof.
Do you want to play RNG again, or do you want to play?
I'm throwing the 5 gold, the 5 paladin gold on RNG.
All right, so if you get a total of a 7-12, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Hold on, let me switch it so I can see the roll. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Make sure you tip the judge.
I'll give him 1 gold.
Sadness.
I'll play 13 if anyone's in there. I'll kill time for an hour.
Nachos, Dixie.
yeah, I would play. Go ahead, Jones. Can I get a short rest in this process?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, I'd play.
Nice 20 gold.
Dixie walks into the hall with a plate of nachos. Anyone eating?
Oh yeah, I'm eating that.
No, if there's cheese on them, I don't.
There is.
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it, and I'm gonna grab just a nacho, and like knock all the try to knock all the fish off of it. And grab.
Oh, I'm getting a little bit of everything in there.
All right, Cody, hit me with a concept.
Nah.
I love it.
Cool.
Tastes kind of sketchy, but you're feeling okay. You could probably, this is a nice volume food. You could kind of just kill it.
Thank you, Dixie.
What do you guys play in 13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna piss while you play.
20 gold?
I'm putting up 20 right if you want, unless you're a bitch.
Yeah, all right, so
I gotta find the rules. Where's the rules again for the, like?
Colonial Gaming Hall.
we just rolled d4s, right?
Is it 4s? I forgot what we rolled.
You each roll a d6 openly, and then
D6.
you roll
Yeah.
behind between the game.
There it is.
All right, and then you just click GM at the top for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Beauty. All right, so d6 openly,
Yep.
and then to ourselves. 2. 13. You said, Jones?
13, right. All right, Cody, it's your turn.
This is to the open now, right? All my rests are at the open.
What?
The rest of my
Yeah.
rolls are open, right? So Ryan sees them.
I thought that you already rolled.
I did. I'm 1 hit. I want to go again. I want another die.
Oh, these are open.
Yes.
One open, 1 down. And then
Yes.
press open.
I done that, and I want to hit for my 3rd die, so that's open.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and I will hit.
Okay, Cody.
I will hit.
Ryan.
I'll hit.
Cody.
This is so nerve-wracking.
I will stay.
I don't know what I have right now.
Ryan staying. Cody, what are you doing?
I'm going to stay.
I have 12.
If my math is correct,
I got
Ryan
11.
is 12, Cody has 11.
Yeah, I got 11. Fuck.
Let's go.
Tip the judge, bitches.
Yeah.
One for the judge.
So Ryan walks away with Cody's money. Get fucked. Anything, anyone else, any other business at the blacksmith general store you guys have to do in the meantime while they're fucking around? We'll say like another half hour's passed. You got a half hour.
I think I'm definitely I'm gonna lie down. You know.
There's an open right next to Boki. You can play with Boki.
Ryan, I want one more round to get my money back.
Is
Yeah.
Dirk around? Is he at the game hall?
Dursky's at the stable.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
You talk to Dursky?
Mhm.
Okay.
Jones, we're rocking one more.
Hit me, boys. Cody, Ryan went first. Who went first?
I haven't gone yet. I'm on a roll right now.
Okay.
I just rolled. I don't remember who went first last time.
So Ryan, you just rolled twice to me, right?
I rolled one Cody should see.
I see a 2.
Right.
That's why I rolled and I rolled the other one to you.
Okay, cool. All right, so we'll start with Ryan this time.
Okay. And all right, Cody's good. Okay.
Cody? Ryan?
I will hit.
Cody? Ryan?
What'd you say?
I hit.
Oh, you did. Oh, yeah, I see that.
Cody?
I'll stay.
say.
I got 11 again.
I believe we once again have a 12.
Is it 12 and 11 again? God damn it.
Cat feeling it.
I gotta stop because I'm almost broke.
Hey, they call you Air Lady, right? I got your horses right here. We got Samurai Cuck. We got all three of them. Yeah, that's me, the winner of the fishing tournament. Wave Mother's chosen.
I've heard all about that. That's crazy. That's a big swordfish, huh?
Yep.
How big do you think it was?
Oh golly, it had to be at least 800 pounds.
Why do I love it?
He starts flexing his traps. You can ask Ricker. I pulled that thing in.
I'm gonna feel one of them. Like, whoo! I believe it.
Don't touch me.
Consent. I heard it. That's good. You know what's crazy? I think old Glover still had that fish on his table. How long ago was that? That was a few months ago, right?
The tournament was 2 months ago to the day. Champ.
Yeah, we were just in there. That his place was steaming to high heaven, and we tried to go in, and the table on his table was that gigantic swordfish. I think it was the one you got.
Well, I mean, I donated the fish to the fishmonger. I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, huge.
Well, that's what I told you. I told you. I wasn't kidding.
Yeah, I believe it. I tried to pick it up myself, and I wasn't able to move it.
Yeah. Well, I did it with ease. You can ask Wicker over the blacksmith. He's my witness. He's on the whole thing. I moved it all by myself.
Can I inside check?
Yeah, bud.
Get him.
Looks like he's telling the truth.
Wow.
My whole family lineage is full of fishermen. Unfortunately, after the fishing village catastrophe, I'm the only surviving heir. So it was nice for me to live up to our family name.
Yeah, that's nice. So you came from.
The village is just like Ricker and most of the people here. You know, we were led to Morson's Point by a member of your guild, the Adventurers Guild. I believe his name was Bardo Dondardio. And we just kept moving west, you know.
You know, the Adventurers Guild is pretty cool, and you're a strong guy. You ever think about joining?
Are you trying to get this kid killed?
I don't know. I'm trying to work him up a little bit. I don't know where I'm going yet.
He is a fucking spring bean. He's goofy as fuck.
Well, you're strong as fuck if you picked up that huge fish.
Right, that's what he says.
He believes it too.
Hey, he believes it. Listen,
So where did you say you found it?
Listen, I take enough questions about this. Ricker was my witness. I won fair and square. No one can take this crown from me. He's got the seashell crown on his head. No one can take it from me. I want the respect that I deserve. The Wave Mother has chosen me to be the champion for the year. Everyone can get over it.
The Wave Mother chose you. I completely agree. They get food for that, right? They get to like eat whatever.
He basically eats for free, yeah. It's more of a symbolic thing, but it does carry a lot of respect. Though public opinion is divided on this kid being the chosen, like a lot of people think it's not legitimate.
Listen, kid. I know a lot of people have doubts just because it's so big and you don't look like the strongest, but hey, I believe it.
These muscles are built for performance, not aesthetics. I'm like a chimpanzee. I have that wiry retard strength.
Do I still have my goggles
No.
on? Alright, well. Good looking out, kid.
Remember, you can ask Ricker. He'll tell you the same stuff.
I want to go talk to her.
He's over at his blacksmith. Are you going too, Cody?
No.
Hey, it's my new source of income walking in again. I love you guys' group. I love you guys are in town. You're bringing me so much business. You break more of your shit. I'm just walking with you. What's up? This dude's a fucking Chad, by the way.
No,
He's a fucking half-elf fucking stud.
we didn't break our shit this time, just each other. So nothing you can help with.
Yeah, you guys are lit.
Hey, I was just talking to
Dursky. Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah. Did you know that fucking Glover over there still had the swordfish. He never did anything with it.
I thought we were supposed to eat that sword. I guess we never did eat the swordfish. That's supposed to be a gift for the people.
No.
That's weird.
His place was fucking stinking, so we had to go in and check it out, and it was just there on the table, that gigantic swordfish.
That's pretty gnarly, but I mean, he knows more about fish than I do, so
And you were with him, Dursty, when you found it?
I'm just witnessing. Caught it.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts. Where was it? Like, where do you even find something that big?
We don't go too far off the coast because of the shark men. It seems like we're losing ground with them day by day too, but we weren't too far off the coast. It seems kind of weird for a swordfish to be that close, but we'll take it.
Yeah, no, this is like a fishing rod. I mean,
Well, he didn't go in the ocean with his hands, lady. He reeled the fucker up.
that's fucking nuts.
He kind of lost his attention with that comment. It's kind of like, what is this foreigner fucking talking about?
Yeah, I don't get out fishing much, so.
Okay, that's all right. Not for everybody.
Not well for most people here. I learn a little bit about it. It's freaking.
Yeah, big ups, Colony. Let's go, Wave Mother. Let's go.
Let's go, Big Mother.
She provides.
And he just hauled it all out by himself.
That's the rules. You can't have any assistance.
Right, inside trucking.
Pretty solid choice. There was one thing though. You guys are cool, but just don't. I won't tell another colonist, but because it might, I don't know, might call this into the legitimacy of the question. But he caught that fish by himself. I'll tell you something. I've never seen a fish act like that before.
What do you mean?
It was almost like the fish wanted to be caught.
Like it came up on the boat?
Didn't really fight.
Huh.
And just as a normal fish to you guys?
Beyond normal, the thing is a big fucker. I was expecting Thirsty to get his arms ripped off. I was ready to help him, but I've been on a million fishing trips before. It's one of the biggest fish I've seen. You got to put like no effort in to defend itself.
We gotta find this guy.
Yep.
Well, since you confided in me, I'll let you know. I don't even know what I saw in there, but that fish was not a normal fish.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
Good adventure stuff.
Yeah.
I got to get back to work, but if you guys need something fixed up, I'm your guy. All right, big ups. I got to get back.
Yeah, a lot of people, your mother.
Yeah, she provides and protects.
I tell everybody everything.
So we can fast track this a little bit, but the captain of the guard is going to put a bounty on Glover Shoregast's head for supreme heresy of the highest order here. Bring him back dead for 3,000 gold.
Let's go.
Kill
I'm running.
He is kill on sight. Kill on sight, and also there's a gag order on this. We don't want the colony to know what happened. Don't mention the monster. Nothing. The guards.
You already told the one guy.
The guards are going to. Well, what did you tell
I think I said squid, but
him? Who did you talk to?
Tursky.
Dursky? You didn't say that to Dursky. You said it to Ricker.
Ricker.
No, I didn't mention. I didn't say there was a squid. I just said it was crazy.
Yeah, you didn't say that to
Yeah, I guess not.
Dursky. No, you didn't say the word squid. Trust me, I would know if you said the word squid. Just don't. We don't want to cause panic here. It's not acceptable in my eyes or the deacon's eyes that such a demonic, fucking abhorrent beast would make its way inside of our borders here. So Glover Shoregast, we're not even going to wait for the Wave Mother judgment. We're going to judge him ourselves, destroy him, and any evidence of his body, just eradicate him. You can bring back his head as proof, but just destroy him. We're going to get this fucking monster's carcass out of here in the night when everyone's in for curfew. Dispose of it. Whatever you have to do, follow whatever leads. If you need any information or anything, we can help in any way. We're not equipped to deal with this problem because we have to protect our own people here, but that's why you're here. 3K gold, double short gas dead.
Yeah, we should definitely go on that path for either or mission.
It's all in the same direction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whatever we kind of stumble upon first, we just act on.
Possibility that he is a God-fearing, individual. I'm immediately a little bit suspicious about this, the captain's immediate reaction to wanting to just kill him. This seems very strange.
You feel a kinship to Blubber. You feel a kinship to Blubber.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. And I also don't think that somebody who may be a religious man would be knowingly making a deal with the devil or housing a demon. So I'm very curious by this.
I heard 3,000 gold. I'm ready to kill this guy.
Yeah, I'm sprinting.
At 3,000 gold, I'm fired up.
You feeling better?
Yeah, you're all repaired.
I'm ready to head out.
Let's go.
Did we go to the Oompa Pa, or are we going by land?
Well, the Oompa Pa made sense for the far voyage, but you said this one just a little bit further past where we left Ben, right? Where the stone is? Where he found it?
The demonic skull symbol on the map, pull that up.
Pretty deep.
Roughly 220 miles from the colony.
But that's not where Blubber is, right?
Ben's camp and that collection of stones on the coast is around 60 to 65 miles.
That was how much travel did we do together?
2 days. You can travel 30 miles a day.
Are we going to bring the robot dude with us?
Prepared, isn't it?
Yeah, he's fixed.
It is
It's
fixed.
gonna take long to get there, but it's not a big deal, I don't think.
Yeah, it's worth having along.
How long if we were to take the ship and go over there? How much quicker?
To the stone place.
Probably to get to the ruins or to Ben's camp. Probably 10 hours.
Yeah, let's do it.
It is potentially more dangerous because those are
Sharkmen. Yeah.
waters. So it's your decision to make.
So the safe, longer road or the shorter Sharkman route?
We can also see the other boat that was abandoned if we take our ship.
Yeah, so you've got the vessel that's out there off the coast. That's closer. That's probably 30 miles out.
I mean, I feel like we would take the shorter route in this situation because time does seem.
I think time.
We need to find this guy as soon as possible, right?
Yeah.
We need to intercept him before anybody else does.
But what if he's on the return route to come back to the tunnel while we're on the sea and he's on land? You think he'll come back to this place at all? They said he was there yesterday, right? Selling fish.
It takes 2 days to get to that place, so if you left yesterday, he's still on his way there.
Okay, yeah. So we might even beat him there actually if we're quick enough.
Good.
Yeah, so I say we take the boat there. We kill this fucker. On the way back, we hit up that boat on the way back.
That works for me. Leave the horses.
Bring the horse on the boat with us, I guess, if we want. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Coming back, so I don't know if we'll need them.
And you've got the logging robot on deck.
Yeah, we'll bring the logging robot with us on the boat.
Let's bring the robot. Leave.
I still got some wooden planks on me.
I have the controller still, unless anyone else wants to take control of it. But I'm still good with it if you want.
I think that makes sense to keep you with it.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, you guys are sailing west. It'll take about an hour to get all your stuff on board. The ship is off the colony coast by 50 feet out in the more, park with the other ships. take a nice little rowboat ride over. You guys are loaded up and we're setting sail probably around like 10 a.m. Sound about right?
Yep.
We've
Wait,
got,
inventory, do we have rowboats?
I think you've got one.
Yeah, we have one.
So let's see what kind of journey we're gonna have. Looks like a safe one. Yeah, you guys can rest on the way. So about 6 hours into clear skies, all of that, things are going well. You look around periodically, you'll see a fishing boat, but you are now about 30 miles from the colony, coming upon like a derelict, abandoned, small ship, roughly fitting the description of the one that those guards had that incident with. It's just kind of adrift, 300 yards off the coast where you guys are sailing around.
I say we get it on the way back.
Yeah, I kind of vote for the way back.
Leave it.
If it's still there after a few days, I'm sure it'll still be there after a few more hours of doing this trip.
Yes.
Booming.
Okay. So, let me find the right map here. Sailing on. We're hitting about, 7, 8 p.m. when you finally make it. You see off to the right on the coast the tree line where you guys had entered in to look for Ben's camp. Sailing on another 20 minutes or so, and you start to make out the shape of that collection of stones on the beach. And actually, just beyond that too, is the unmistakable sign of a blue sinkhole on the coast too, which carries the potential of a salt golem beneath the surface.
Oh my god.
No, Ryan. Nope.
So we've got that chilling within walking distance of it too.
You have fun, Ryan. I'm watching.
But let me make sure I got the right map here.
I'll take incentive to go down there, Ryan.
Love to go down there. We need the whole spot.
All right.
Yeah, I can't hold my
So,
breath that long.
do you guys want to make land?
Yes.
What's the coast?
Yeah, what do we
like?
see? I guess is it appear safe to make land?
You guys can hit me with perception checks.
Who is that? Everybody or just the navigator and controller?
Anyone who's poking their head around.
Coast is clear.
I would not be. I would be sitting in my bucket.
Just fucking stewing.
Yeah, I'd be downstairs.
Ryan, you probably would be if you actually driving. Yeah.
Dixie,
Our flag is flying.
yeah, your flag's flying. Dixie, your bugbear senses are just fucking lit right now. You smell the salty air. You're thinking about the nachos and what you could have done better, but you are focusing along the coast too. And it seems entirely clear. No sharks in the water. No figures on the coast. You might see like a crab here and there fucking around on the beach. So what are you guys thinking?
Let's make land and find this fucker.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Time of the essence.
All right, we'll make land. Do you guys want to pull right onto the beach, or do you want to do like a load off of the shore and then row? What's your strat?
I would
think
love-
should
I would love to
anchor
swim
it
this.
and then take the boat to shore, in case we need to make haste and flee. It'd be easier to.
Get out, yeah.
Right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
How far off though?
Yeah, how far off do you guys want to set anchor? It's a good question.
We don't have the
50 yards, maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
50 yards off the coast? Sounds good to me. Though you will have to shuttle the logging robot if you guys so a couple trips.
Yeah, fuck it. We can always leave him.
Can he take my spot if I swim?
No. No, a little bit of a weight difference there.
True.
You guys have 2 rowboats. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I thought I
logging
had 2 more. I thought about it.
Yeah, you guys have 2, but the logging robot will take up at minimum one spot, borderline 2 spots. I probably should be saying that, but
Could it be me and the logging robot?
Yeah, that's actually a good way to put it.
So we just have to do one extra trip, basically.
So yeah.
Are you guys taking horses or no? Or
No.
is this the checking out the ruins?
Check out ruins. Yeah, I don't think we need the horses.
Would my goggles have reset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me move you guys off the map real quick.
Leave your token right
And don't move any farther.
there.
And we're going to need initiative there. Make sure I've got this ready here. Fuck it. Jerry, Mom Spaghetti. I just put Mom Spaghetti back in the Shrine of Elevandrel, so he's going to run that solo now. It's all reset, and Ryan has to do it by himself. And all the puzzles changed.
Well, he's about to go get those freaking whatever it is from the sinkhole by itself.
Stone Golem, Furs, whatever.
Yeah, the salt golem, so I can get. I wrote it down. I'm so excited about it. Yeah.
Let me know how that goes for you.
All right, so you guys,
The
pull up here.
obsidian.
It looks just to be like a disheveled heap of stones. Definitely some form of structure was here before, but now it just looks like a pile.
Indra's so excited to see more ruins, just thinking about the unicorn stuff she saw last time, that I'm not even thinking about Glover, so I'll just run over with my goggles on.
Okay,
Start looking.
hit me with a sanity save.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Jones, do we have the robot so I can control?
Yes, 1 second.
Okay.
Liv, your vision kind of flickers for a second. It feels like your heart is stopping and the breath is being drawn out of your lungs, but you're able to take a deep breath and kind of just kind of resolve what you see in front of you, which is you can be on top.
What the?
Well, as soon as you see it, it becomes apparent to everyone else. As if your mind is like brought it into our material world, but you're looking at maybe a 20-foot tall, 15-foot wide, horrifying statue with some sort of green stone. Again, you've got like the anthropomorphic form, roughly, arms and legs, but this horrible head of a squid with tentacles and gigantic lidless eyes. And a row of sharp kind of like dagger fangs in its maw. And at the base of this statue, it looks like there's a doorway.
I'm gonna like stagger back.
Oh, it's not a creature, it's a statue, okay.
Yeah.
This does not look as friendly as the last one. I'll just step back and.
What's the rest of the group doing here?
I'm interested.
Yeah.
That's
That's
neat.
What?
Hey, that's neat.
That.
What foul creature?
Can I shapeshift into that,
Have you
Jones?
ever seen one of these before? Have you ever seen anything like this?
You have never seen this.
I've never seen a statue like this.
I want Ryan to make a carving of this and walk back to that town, and everyone just has heart attacks from looking at this thing. You have never seen this. Sandy fail, Sandy fail, Sandy fail. That actually sounds like a fucking campaign, dude. It would be an awesome like story mechanism to carry some sort of like horrible artifact around because you're just trying to sell it.
Did you say there was a door or an open archway to walk down?
It looks like a doorway at the base of the statue.
Can you describe it?
He's got the horrible grisly head of a squid.
Fuck
And
it.
at the end of his hands, he's got like wet, fucked up clawed appendages.
I'm gonna go up to the door. Do
Okay.
Do I hear anything if I try listening to the other side of it?
Give me a perception check.
I'm assuming not much, but it's always a check.
Door seems really thick, but from where you're at, you can't hear anything.
Is it unlocked if I try opening it?
It gives. Looks like you can slide it open.
Fuck it, here we go, boys. I'm gonna open it. Thinking, how dark is it inside?
Pitch.
Not much to perception here.
Yeah, the air seems really fucking like heavy and wet as you open the door too. Smells mildly of like fish.
Go on in.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll go in. I'm gonna bring a torch since it's so dark too. But I'll have a torch. I'll walk in.
You're going in it.
In
Is
it.
it the stinky fish like his house or like fresh fish?
Oh, it stinks.
Uh,
Oh, it stinks.
we going in with one of the like further back tier to the group.
Okay. Sec.
I'll be in the middle.
I'll be right behind Cody.
Yeah, you're a marching order.
Spilly and I are up front.
I guess I'll go after. I mean, I'm definitely sensing something demonic here.
Yeah, Bongbilius, as you're even like approaching this statue, this would definitely classify as desecrated land. This seems to be some sort of like the very existence of this statue and just this area just repulses your senses.
What does Dixie think she sees?
Yeah. That's actually a really fucking good question. Jerry Mystique up front, Bongbilius right behind. And then I've got Dixie, where you at?
This just keeps going. It's just there's room for all of us to get in there.
Yeah. So there's a pretty wide staircase going down. It looks like it goes to a landing below, like a stone landing. So you guys can just walk right down, even like shoulder to shoulder.
Okay.
It looks like we've got Mystique and the Frog up front, and then Bongbilius right behind them, and in the back we've got Ryan and Indra.
Yeah, I'll tag the back group there.
Okay. Move you guys onto the map here.
I thought we were going to be chasing after Ruby and Fisker this whole time. Not a-
They might be in here.
What?
Wow.
I didn't send them on a weird.
We'll tell them it's over here. Tell them it's the big frog. Well, yeah, Ben hunts the big frog statue.
All right, let me pull up. I forgot.
Not even seeing much on this map. It looks fucking ridiculously cool.
Jim, we haven't lost since the fight in the fish place, right?
What's up?
We have not. Did we like rest it out between this and the fish place, or was this?
Oh, you guys could have rested on the ride over, on the sail over. You guys. Yeah, so stepping down, you guys can always have a long rest too. I definitely didn't clarify that. So go for that if you'd like. You guys had to sail 10 hours.
Yeah, I didn't need it, so if anyone else needed it.
Did I assume that I thought that you mentioned at the very beginning that we could rest when we were on the journey,
Oh.
so I did.
Word.
Got my health back up to 39.
Yeah, so stepping down through down this short staircase here, you see that the stonework here continues to be kind of like that weird lime green back mixed in. The architecture seems completely alien and foreign to you. You've got depictions of like waves and tentacles and shit on the walls. The pillars and stuff are just kind of like, they look warped. They don't really look like they make any sense. Even when you're walking into the main chamber here, it feels like almost like things are moving in your peripheral vision. You twist and look around, there's nothing there. It feels like this is a place you should not be. And with that, we go to Cody and
All right,
Frog.
let's go.
I'll step up.
I'm gonna say let's turn around. Yeah, I'll follow right to Cody's right hip. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm immediately bummed. This is not where a unicorn's going to be.
Oh no. No.
Do
unicorn.
we don't any movement or hear anything as we're walking around? Anything that sticks out as we're looking around here?
walking into this chamber, the ceiling starts to open up, maybe even like 30 feet tall. You've got a similar statue to the one outside, just kind of like that alarming, grotesque figure. And it looks like surrounding it is almost like a moat of a green liquid. You've got pillars in the room and kind of like strange design. It looks like some of the walls are crumbling in some areas too. Maybe this place is incredibly old. Just general wear and tear, the shifting of the earth has kind of taken its toll on this place. But you can make, if you've got any checks you want to make or anything, go for it. Cody died.
I guess I'm just a perception. I guess I'm just going to keep moving around, but my eyes are peeled for any sort of like sudden movement I see like behind as the direction I'm looking, if that makes sense. So if something were trying to jump out at me and from the front, I'm like, kind of looking for something like that.
So you're looking for movement?
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit me. So far, this place seems completely still. Just kind of like looking around in your peripheral movement, your peripheral vision. You don't see any movement aside from your party starting to like file into the room and spread out a little bit. What you do notice is there seems to be like a glowing pinkish purple orb, a really strange alien hue coming off of these doors. And also, can you see up there?
No, I don't see that door you're talking about.
I can't even see anything that I'm talking about. Dixie sees it though. No, she doesn't. Okay, never mind. Carry on, guys.
Can I look for signs of, has anyone been here recently?
Yeah, have you an investigation?
Can I also, if it's not still on,
Now I see.
can I have the light go on, the flame?
Yes.
And then, since this place doesn't seem to be, I mean, this place doesn't seem good. I'm going to, use, let's see here. I want to get a little bit further in. I want to move up to where, like, roughly where, Dixie is, because that's kind of the center of the room-ish. And then from there, I will use Divine Sense to scan for any, celestial fiend or undead creatures in the area.
So you step forward kind of like calmly up to the statue, just ready to do your normal rites of your duty as a paladin. And as you're like halfway through a breath, starting to go into that process, reaching out with your divine senses, you're immediately hit. Give me a sanity check real quick.
Oh, fuck.
Check.
Lovely.
Okay. So your sanity score will decrease by 1 as you stagger backwards. There is no question in the pool in front of you, there is something in there. There is something horrible and alien, just something that should not be in our world.
All right.
Somewhere in front of you in this pool.
Got it.
What do I know from the
see-
pink?
I'm gonna go ahead and inform everybody very quickly. Like, there is most definitely something in the water. I sense something evil in the
I'm
water.
gonna ready some fists in my area.
Yeah.
Is it
Did it react at all? Like, is there bubbling in the water or any movement, or just
That green, kind of like lime green, stinky water stays completely still. There isn't a sound in here.
interesting?
Now that I'm
Did you
close,
It's channeled to me.
The divine sense, you got it off yet?
Oh, and that's what it was?
Yeah,
It was in there?
yeah. Immediately he came into mental contact with some sort of just
Oh.
horrifying presence.
what do I
Is my-
see when I'm close to here, Jones? With this orb, what door thing?
So yeah, there's an orb in the center of this tall, like 15-foot tall door. It looks to be giving off a purplish hue. Liv, you hit a huge investigation check earlier.
Yeah.
While Bongdelius is playing in the gross water, Cody's poking around at the door. You find drag marks in the sediment on the floor leading off in this direction. someone was like hauling something through here or
Does
something.
it look bloody, like reminiscent of what we had seen before?
Yeah, maybe not as much blood, but someone was dragging something through something.
Oh,
Can I toss a rock in the water?
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice bloop.
Nice little
It's
underhand
currently
toss.
peaceful, Ryan. Why you gotta disturb it?
I want to see if it wants to come out and play. Maybe it wants to be an adventurer.
I'm gonna start walking towards the marks that Liv found while he does that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give a toss into the water.
Toss into the water. There's just kind of like a pause and just kind of silent. Anyone else? What are they doing?
I'm just following those marks on the ground now.
Okay, everybody freeze.
Back up.
Everybody freeze your tokens right there. I think Bongdilly has something you wanted to say though. Go for
Yeah,
it.
no, I just want to say like if he's gonna be throwing something in the water and I sense that there's something bad in the water, I think that that's probably going to rouse whatever is in the water, and I would like to ready an attack given my current location.
Yes, you've got sword raised.
Yeah.
And you're ready just to like shit fuck something that comes through.
Yeah.
Whoever dies is on Ryan's conscious here.
Happy to take it.
It's gonna be me. I'm gonna get acid on me again.
It's gonna be May.
Thanks to this this Cthulhu fucking thing that's gonna come.
Yeah, so the water that was still, gets interrupted by the stone. But when the stone hits it, it like it's weird. It's like no liquid you've ever seen. It like lands on the top of the water, drops down slowly, and then it ricochets out like a fast vibrating wave throughout the entire pool. Then it goes totally still again, just like a pond. Then suddenly, it looks like the acidic water is starting to boil and something is moving beneath the liquid. You guys are going to see these. It almost looks like dog-sized, pale-skinned creatures with like inverted arms and legs, almost like they're vaguely humanoid, but they're walking like crabs coming out of the water. They're the size of like a toddler, and where their face should be is like an opposite opening maw.
No.
This is awesome.
Just eyeless creatures. And
That is demonic.
there's another one behind them too. It looks like a giant balloon almost at first, rising straight up out of the acid, revealing the form of these tentacles. It's a giant tusked jellyfish. So it's like a flying jellyfish with huge mammoth tusks coming out of its face. We're going to hit initiative there. We're going to give...
Do I get an attack on this one, though?
Yes. First, I want to get initiative. We're going to have advantage on initiative for Bongdilius and for Ryan.
Lit.
Oh, dude, I need that. Thank you so much. I get one more roll on initiative. Okay.
There you go, Ralph.
Make a difference at all.
Funny.
Hit me with that good shit, Sam.
Yeah, stand for the bodies.
Fucking shit.
I'm the 20 in the Harvard game.
Yeah, this is going to take me a second to fix this. But I thought that you guys. Delete. I did not think we were going to make it here tonight, guys. So I'm kind of scared. Oh, I don't know. I made this shit a long time ago. So it looks like we're gonna be starting with Bongdilius ripping his ready to attack as this thing starts to crawl out of the edge of the pool right there. So go for
I
it.
guess that should be a 19.
19 to hit. That will hit.
Are we getting any tiebreakers at the bottom of the order here?
Oh, you're right. Bongilius hitting for 10, so that'll hit solid. It looks like that already injured the creature pretty severely. Bongilius. Oh yeah, Jerry. Oh, we got the team 7 down here. So I've got +2 and +4, Sterl.
I got +4.
Roll off. Raw d20.
Roll off.
Give it to me. Get up. Come on, get.
Oh! That's such a sad,
You need
sad
to war.
one.
I think so.
Down with the warhead.
That is
You are
definitely.
Warhead on the roll.
My tusk monster is last.
I'm fine with an 8.
Bongilius slaps. Tied with an 8. I've got a +4 to Dex.
Alright.
Yep. So you get clapped up.
Oh,
We're going to start with Mystique. These creatures are just emerging from the pool. The one in the back, the jellyfish monster, is obscured by the statue from where you're standing.
All right. The one that Jeff just hit, I'm gonna come up here and try to attack with my rapier.
Okay, that's going to hit.
25 damage.
Oh,
Jesus.
He's still living, I'm assuming.
Clinging.
All right, I'll bonus action disengage to 5, 10, 15. Yep, and that'll be my turn.
Ryan, make a sanity save for me.
That's strong. Being able to disengage like that.
I don't have the macro up. I have a 14. Do you know what that means?
14 means, I think, +2.
Yes.
+2. Ryan, you feel like the statue is starting to, like, you hear whispers coming from it, and now the whispers are coming from, like, all directions. Now I'm going to need everyone to make a sanity save.
Oh, yikes.
I have to do it again.
Yes.
+0
so
for
I'm
me.
at 12, so I've got I don't
Oh.
know anymore.
Casey doesn't give a fuck.
Is a 12 still a +1?
Yes.
Yes.
9.
Nines.
Jerry and Dixie pass.
Oh.
Everyone else fails. And you have to use your reaction to walk to the edge of the pool.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh.
The statue is calling you. It's bellowing its eldritch call. So that
At least our melee guys didn't get drawn.
I'm going there anyway, buddy.
all right. So Cody, that was your turn stabbing at my little guy. He got pretty fucked up. Does that end your turn, Cody? I think that did end your turn, right?
Yeah.
So this guy's going to emerge from the pool here, and he's going to go with Pack Tactics Flurry of Claws on Ryan here. So he's walking up. He leans back on his, like, fucked up inverted back legs and starts like. So he's reaching about, like, Ryan's midsection here. So these are advantage because he's got Pack Tactics here from his buddy. That's a 20.
Dad.
So that'll be 6 slashing. Going again. That's a 15. What is that?
Third sad misses.
Okay. Third attack. That misses. Fourth attack hits. That'll be four slashing damage. Fifth attack. 17.
Oh, yeah, that
What the fuck?
That'll be 5
later
slashing.
on.
And then sixth attack. That's a 22. That'll be 7 slashing damage. All right, Ryan's turn.
I'm going to disengage because I don't understand.
I think I got to get the total, make sure I get that right. It was 4. Nine.
The total should have been.
Yeah, that is accurate. 18.
I will disengage.
Word.
What am I looking at here?
That's just
No,
that's just a floor to ceiling pillar.
How was this guy?
You could do. It's only like a couple feet off the ground. It won't give you elevation. If you wanted to, this is elevated up here though. You see this, like, stairway going up here.
I will absolutely
That's like 5 to 7 feet up. That would give you the
I don't
edge.
like leading me that way.
Yeah, he's totally leading you to a trap right now.
So I'm gonna move over to here. There. That was 5, 5. And I'm going to fire the one over here.
Which one? Oh, that one. Yep, climbing up the edge. Go for it.
That's with my bonus action.
Word.
I will use action third so I can get my action. Disengage.
Right, I'm getting like every fourth word.
I'm going to use action. I'm going to use engage my action surge.
Getting
Oh.
Toddy.
Disengage, action surge, multi attack. Is that what you're doing? Yep, rip it.
Get defeated.
That's a hit. And it drops back into the acid from whence it came.
They don't have big health, but they are fucking.
They do
6
damage.
multi-attack.
That's a hit. Now, was that the one in the pool or the one that just fucked you up?
And you ping the one in the pool.
In the pool.
Gotcha.
I assumed I had.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Bonus action.
Attacks. That will go off into the acid.
I will. I'm gonna end my turn.
Dixie.
All right, from here, I think Dixie can hit this one. So she's gonna, with the pan, squish these giant cockroaches. Get them out the kitchen.
You're like at the pool party with the kids, and you have the pool noodle, and you're bopping them on the head from the outside the pool.
Exactly. Yeah, these are wasps that flew in the pool. I'm hitting them with the fly swatter.
That his. No, the pan
Town
says
pool.
it's handle. It's fucking he's got reach. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, you're brutalizing this young child. It looks like it's hanging on.
It's a demon. Don't feel too bad about it.
Dixie's turn.
What's up?
Then Dixie's turn.
Indra. Give it to me.
I'm not within reach of anything, am I?
I think you skipped a couple people.
Yeah,
You
did.
skip Bong Dilly, yeah.
Bong Dilly, and then another creepy crawler.
Doesn't Bongdelius have a 9?
I have an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indra has an 8.
So, you're an 8. Why do I have you as a 13? Oh, that's the old Indra. Oh, gotcha. I have the one from last map. Yep, Bongdelius. Yep.
Okay. So I failed my sanity test. Does that mean I need to move to this red dot here?
Oh no, you were already moved up. You're good.
Oh, okay. All right. So then I will go 5. What's the mark on this one here mean?
That means he's used his ability.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
To go
5,
banana.
10. Move to him, and I will attack. Go. Fuck me. Probably doesn't hit.
And like rears back. Sword cling off the ground.
Then let me just 1 second here.
Don't forget your extra.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I just wanted to read something real quick here, and can't remember if it's a bonus action or not. Fuck yes, it is. All right. And then I'm going to do a second attack. Hit it 10
Consistency.
again. Yeah. Dude, I've had such fucking ass rolls like all night. But anyway, then I'm gonna use a bonus action to shield faith and raise my AC to 23.
Brick wall.
and then I will, I don't know, as I'm doing the whole shield of faith, cast or whatever, I'm like, I will slay ye demons or some bullshit like that, and then
I pledge my
turn.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so you're doing your ritual. You feel your body and mind being fortified, and then just off to your right here, coming out of the pool, flurry of claws. Oh, that's gonna be a warhead. Well, no, I had advantage, so I'm Gucci.
Flurry of fails.
Uh,
Oh no.
How's a 21?
It would have been good enough, but thank God I did that. Ugh.
Please, Wave Mother, give me a crit.
Oh,
22?
oh.
Nice.
20?
Nope.
One more. Ah, 20. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you're shielding your mind, your body, and spirit with the powers of Christ. And you're doing this with your right hand, and with your left arm, you're just holding up the shield, not paying attention, and then you just hear ding 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 on the side of the shield. Now we've got Indra's turn. That's fucking crazy.
That's insane.
So I got drawn to the pool, but I can move away from it now.
Yes.
Look at the mush.
And back up. And I am going to firebolt at the remaining one. 13?
Which one? The one that just ding ding did the raindrop
No,
thing
I
on
was
the
actually
shield?
doing the one that was just line of sight.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, he just got bopped back into the pool with the noodle. He's hurting.
No,
Or
13.
squirted.
13 will pss into the acid.
Okay. And then, does anyone look real hurt?
Ask Cody in a turn.
Hey, relax, everybody.
I think that was all.
I would be the one who's hurt, but I'm not that.
Yeah, I don't want to see you. I'm just gonna stand.
After the assault from the pan, it's going to back into the acid and then spring up to the rogue here.
Oh, Wave Mother been praying real hard lately.
So let's get the flurry of claws activated here. It's a nat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh god. Nice chink.
So that's 5. So 8 slashing.
Okay.
Second one coming in. That's a 16.
16 will miss.
Give it to me. Third attack. 15.
Miss.
Fourth. God, give it to me. Fifth. 24.
Yeah.
That's 6 slashing. And then one
I'm
more.
gonna half that with my reaction. Oh no!
I missed.
Wait, my reaction was to come up here, wasn't it?
Yes.
I can't
yes,
half
it was.
that. Fuck. All right, so 6.
Yeah, I'm fucking honest.
You might want to save that anyway.
It's once per turn.
Oh, okay.
That was huge honesty. Big ups. You will suffer for it as well. Because you could have gotten.
If I say big honesty here, do you get advantage on these?
He doesn't have pack tactics because his buddy got killed.
Yeah.
Oh, the advantage wasn't from the statue. That was from they have pack tactics. with each
Having
other.
that guy close to each other, yeah.
Yeah, but were you still rolling advantage for that guy?
Over here, I was. Oh no, for here, no, they have 6 attacks.
No. But you
Oh yeah.
like
Oh, I did roll advantage.
Yeah, you did just roll advantage on all these.
I think you did. Truly you did hit on the crit, and then you did hit. Well,
That only hit the crit, so it mattered for the second attack. So Cody reduced by 6. Add 6 health. Excuse me. Yep. Big ups. I was having fun tapping with
So I
each one.
only took 8 damage there from the crit. I'm
Right.
okay with that so far.
The crit's the only one that hit. Yes.
Okay.
Big ups.
And
Big
I
ups.
can't half that because my reaction was the saved thing. Okay. Yep,
Right.
we're good.
Gang. Thank you, Jerry. It is also your
Thank
turn
you,
now.
Jerry. I love you.
yep, big ups. Just keeping the DM humble. I'm gonna notice the paladin just go chink city off the shield, and I'm gonna be super impressed.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna step up and help him out. I'm gonna go. So now I want to ask before I do this because I'm unsure. So the one thing I get added, the fuel attack. So if I spend a point, if I spend 1 point or more as a part of your action, you can make one attack with an unarmed strike as a bonus action. So if I spend a point to get 2 bonus actions, does that mean I get 2 attack main plus 1 attack main plus 2 bonus actions.
Yes.
Okay, let's go have fun.
Just as a flat rule now, if you ever spend a key point, you have an extra attack. If you have your bonus action. Ooh, mute of chaos.
Can you hear me?
No, yeah, you're good.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna add a point for flurry of blows. So now I get 3 main and 2 offhand.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go in on the first guy.
Yep. That'll hit.
Any saves?
He does have to save.
Let's go.
There's a
I
warhead.
like that.
Got
Fucking
advantage.
we're about to fucking tune up the band here.
Did I just chew a piece of gum instead?
I will not be getting on card.
Give me my fucking warheads.
All
Yeah,
right,
hit.
going in for my extra attack here now at advantage.
Yep. That hits.
Then don't watch the stream.
Yeah, he's looking hurt.
This is my now fuel attack.
Oh. Oh. You're just beating this. You're punching him in the back of his head.
Now I'm gonna go offhand.
Barely hanging in. That will miss.
Okay, I got 1 more offhand. Oh, that's
That's
brutal. I can't even use my other effect.
Is that end your turn?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit next to my paladin friend there.
This giant fucking hot air balloon with tusks is going to start hovering towards the paladin
Oh, I don't like that.
and the frogman. So as it finishes its movement, it's like just above you guys. It's dangling its little fucking tendrils down to you, and you guys hear a faint like zzz, zzz noise. I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I don't like that.
Is it a projectile?
It is not.
Nah.
Alright.
It's set.
Oh, that's a 14.
That's a pass. Rafi will fail. So Rafi will take the full 12 lightning damage, and Jerry will take half of that.
Okay.
And then he's going into the tentacles on Jerry here.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's a 4.5 million.
4.5 million hits.
6. That'll be 10 bludgeoning,
Okay.
8 lightning.
Okay.
You are grappled. Then he's got his gore attack. That's a 14.
That misses.
Back to the top of the order, Mystique.
This one's hurt, right? The one that's attacking me right now, on top of me.
I'm not sure.
He's hurt for a squirting, yeah.
But he was buffed by the pool.
Yeah.
The pool noodle beat him senseless. He's almost dead.
All right. Well, then I'm going to use. I'm going to use steady aim.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
New bonus action. Let's go.
Yeah. So I will have a advantage on this attack.
Basically, Cody can declare I'm not going to move this round and give himself advantage on attack. It's really cool.
That is cool.
How's a 23?
That's a hit.
25 damage.
You can sneak there.
Yeah,
Got it.
if I get advantage, if I have advantage,
yeah,
I
that's
always
true.
get sneak.
Truth.
He's dead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that puts my movement to 0 because of the bonus action. So I will end my turn.
My boy, the Skitterer here, he's got his poison canceled out by the pack tactics, so these are all made normally at Jerry here. First, he's going to try to recharge his flurry of claws. Fuck.
Ah.
Claw 1 going in at Jerry. 15.
That's a miss.
And what on board? That's his turn, Ryan.
I'm gonna step back up and I'm gonna fire at the big boy.
Keep it doing. Okay.
Let's go. I am going to. So can I use my bowstring's ability to make the target make a DC 15 con saving throw or become blinded until the end of the next turn?
Yes, shining shot.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got a +3 here. Okay.
Yay!
It also has sunlight sensitivity.
You better believe it does. Let's go.
It has.
Do I roll? Yeah, do I roll that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we like that. All right, so this is the first of it. The second of it.
Oh,
Let's go. Oh
Yeah. In the midst of this like clusterfuck, blood's flying everywhere. You guys are smashing these bugs. You guys see like a piercing fucking white light trailing off of a single arrow that just lands into my hot air balloon. You hear some squeaking.
That's 28 from that roll plus the original damage, which is another 15.
The creature's hover is temporarily broken. It manages to get itself back up in the air, but it looks like it's hurting after that.
Yay!
It is also, I don't know if it has eyes, but it is blind.
It is.
Let's see. These guys are both beat up, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at this one.
The one that. Yeah. Let me move this just for a second.
opportunity.
Wait, what happened? Oh, that's a miss.
Yep,
You move the guy, so it's opportunity attack.
Oh, DM.
I might as well bonus action snipe the same guy I was aiming at. 25.
Take the one.
Oof. Yeah, he's hurting for a squirt now. Hurting.
Oh, how about one more point?
Still alive.
Still squirting?
I will back up on my turn.
Dixie, the kid you just slapped into the pool, you're not really sure if he can swim. But you forget about him. You see there are some other kids that are fucking knocking over people's lemonade and just kind of causing a ruckus. You got both hands on the pool noodle. Let's get some discipline out there.
We're noodling. We're out here. We're 5, 10, 15, like 20. Is the big ones? He's still bullying, right?
Yeah, he's blind, so you'll have advantage.
All right. He's getting the noodle.
That hits. Oh, chunked.
Ooh. I don't know the second one though.
Oh, the second one will miss. Wait, let me make sure. Just barely missed. Off of one of its tusks. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Bongdilius.
I'm going to use the ability on my bracers, the spell Burning Hands. I can use it once per day. It's a DC 14 save.
This thing's floating low enough that you can get everyone in it.
Yeah.
So I got to make some.
Do I have to save?
We'll do. No, he can angle it to only.
I think I'm gonna get to hit just the 3 creatures.
Yep. Here's my blimp at a +1. I think that's a pass. Then my
DC
Skitter
14.
at +4s here.
Sad.
Okay.
So fail, pass.
Okay, and then roll 3d.
You got fire, and then you've got these will all take the radiant.
Okay, they'll also all take. So they'll take the full damage of this, basically, unless they're resistant to radiant. Okay.
Right.
All right. So it'll be half that for 2 of them, and then double that for 1 of them, right?
Right. So that was just the fire. So then you do the radiant.
Oh, okay. 3d6.
So a total of 23. So these 2, even the one that passed, just get incinerated in the white fire.
Let's go.
And my blimp is barely keeping itself afloat.
Okay. And then how does my so I have like a second attack, but if I didn't use an attack for my first action, I can't use a second attack. Is that correct?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So then in that case, that was my action, and then I will say like something like the power of Christ compels you as I cast that, and then it's like exorcism style, and then I'll end my turn.
Yeah, so you're just able to like lift your shield and sword arm and kind of hold your hands out in front of you as you call upon your faith in Christ, and just like a billowing pillar of white fire comes blasting out of your palms and just fucking incinerates. You guys are as they're burnt, crisped, kind of like they look like burned Frito corpses, just crunch and fall backwards. Yeah, into the acid. And my blimp is hurting while we go to Indra's turn. Indra, you're used to seeing that type of flame come out of your hands, so this is interesting.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how well Triketta healed his arm, that he was able to do all that.
Yes,
and think
yes.
about the good work done there.
Bless the dwarf.
And I will add my own little bit of fire. Why is it
Dude, those bracers are fucking thick.
Yeah,
20?
pretty sick. That hits. Oh, you popped my balloon.
Let's go.
Damn.
I will drop initiative as the bloated jellyfish corpse just slides into the acid.
I thought that was going to go way worse.
I did too. I was terrified.
You guys crushed it. Good job.
Yeah, I thought we were fucked.
Absolutely crushed.
I'll lay on hands myself real quick for the.
Anyone else want to know what this feels?
That was fucking hilarious. Good.
The frog definitely needs help.
Okay, I'll give you a cure wounds.
You gotta touch me then.
This is +4 +1. So
Full 6.
5. So now
Sorry,
19. You might have to save on the poison.
fuck.
only lasts a minute anyway.
Right.
It's a con save?
Yes. You pass.
I'm gonna use second wind of myself.
Jones, where does the blood trail go?
To this door.
Anything else with my goggles?
This place is all. It might as well. You might as well not be wearing them because it's all blowing up. Haze.
Can I use my notebook on the creature? Does it work on it?
Where? Which creature? They all fell back into the acid. You can go in the acid.
Only good things come after doing that.
Look at this orb thing and see, like, can I touch the orb?
Yeah, you touch the orb and nothing really. It feels almost like it looks like it's on fire, but it just feels like a gem. Like you're just touching a solid gem, but the door isn't budging.
It's a solid door. I'm assuming like it's not like transparent or anything like that. Okay.
Right, totally solid green rock door.
I don't know where these doors lead, but this might be a good time to call it.
Yeah, I'm gassed. This would be a good time for me.
Can we try to open the door really fast?
Yeah, sure.
Can I try? I'll try opening the door.
No, not like that. Do something else.
Uh,
Go put your hands on the orb up top.
Up top? I haven't seen that one yet.
Not yet, but yeah, go up there.
Okay. I'll do that. I don't care.
I won't. If something bad happens, I won't make you take damage yet. I just want everyone to see what happens here.
I won't touch the orb.
All right, make a sanity check for me.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Did you give it to him?
Woo! +1.
Oh, earned it.
+1 sanity.
Just
my
kidding.
God.
Wow,
Door
that's
opens.
sick, dude.
Door opens. I'll see you guys next time. Cody,
Did that come out or no?
add 1 to your sanity. It did for a split second, and then Cody willed it into non-existence.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Don't do that again, Cody.
Cody, add 1 to your sanity.
Level 6?
Yeah, I did not think going into this place tonight.
Oh,
Fucking
my
fired up.
God.
That is
crazy.
That is one of the
This is
coolest
so-
tokens
this
I've
is
ever
so-
seen.
Yeah, that is so fucking awesome.
What'd that cost you? $10, Jones?
Yeah, I had to do labor. Yeah, no, I saw this and I was like, yeah, well, that's it.
dope.
Like I could use that a single time and it bought itself already. Yeah, I mean, the hunt for Blubber continues. If you guys want to do next week at Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah, let's keep the Wednesday train going, dude. It's good.
Yeah,
I
I
like
mean,
the consistency of it, to be honest with you. So
Shit pops
Next-
up, we'll reorganize.
Next Wednesday I can't.
We
Okay.
got Thanksgiving next week. Shit, crap.
It's Thanksgiving Eve and I'm working.
yeah, that's a fair point.
I think I'm working the next couple Wednesdays, but legit, it's obviously the country's going downhill again, and we're going remote, so I'm free basically most nights.
Does anyone want to do a Tuesday then? Can we do a Tuesday?
I can.
I think next. Honestly, hold on.
I think next Tuesday would
I
be
could do
okay.
December 1.
Same.
I think next week I get lit up. Because I'm working an extra job right now.
We're due for a long stretch, anyways, boys. We've been kind of like living in fucking paradise. If we have to wait, you're saying wait until the 1st.
I think that's fine with me.
We should do. I mean, we should do the second to keep the Wednesday train rolling. Unless
I
we
can't do the second.
Yeah, Strong said he couldn't. Yeah, he couldn't do next few Wednesdays. He said.
next few Wednesdays. Sorry. Yeah, I'd be good for the first.
Fuck up the 1st.
All right, sounds good.
Tentatively should be okay.
All right,
We can
boys.
talk about it.
Our
Insane
character-
session.
Our character's still
GG.
we'll fill this Eldritch hellhole for the next.
This is like right up my alley. I'm loving this. Fun.
It's we're loving it now, boys. Let's see where it goes. Okay? All right.
All right.
All right.
See you guys.
All right,
Peace
level
out.
6. See you guys.
All right, guys. Good stream. I will. Looks like we're having a little break from D&D for a few weeks, but I will be on with COD and other PlayStation and random games. So I'll see you guys then.